In the shadow of the night, Ankh on the creep, raising up the titans, watch the fallen gods weep. From Baltimore streets to the Florida shores, Jehovah, hold and feel the wrath as it roars. No more rules, it's time to break. Killer army rise and make no mistake. All gods must die, hear the echoes cry. From the heavens to the ground, see them fall and die. All gods must die, no more alibis. Odin, Buddha, Allah, they all say goodbye. Zeus, on the throne, but he's losing his life. He's ready for the fight. Open your best run, we here for debate. All the deities trembling, feeling the weight, step aside, make way for the real. All gods must die, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. Hey. All gods must die, hear the echoes cry. From the heavens to the ground, see him fall and die. All gods must die, no more alibis. All gods must die, no more alibi. They all say goodbye. All could have gone killer, now time to fly. The world's ours now, hear the last goodbye.
Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A well organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's God killing the house. And I come to do what I got to do. And I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm standing tall. I'm standing strong. Hey! Bobby banging this bitch. What's good, family? Man, good morning to you. I'm going to try to catch these morning shows, man. Make sure the topics is right. Y'all know what it is, man. First of all, on the 25th of this month, man, it's going down. It's a pay-per-view event. That means it ain't free. Fuck with who, fuck with you. If you support me, then support me. If you don't, you ain't going to be able to catch the download. Was pangenesis the scientific portion of Charles Darwin's theory of evolution? Crazy work. The second question, did Darwin produce the scientific theory of evolution? Crazy work. This was the agreed upon topic. Only a pseudo would actually take a debate like that. He's not going to talk about the topic. He can't. Man, big up to all the barbarians in the room, man. Big up. Barbarians on deck. Y'all know what it is, man. Appreciate everybody sliding through. Y'all know what it is, man. This is going to be a good one right here, man. Y'all see the title. Scientific concepts misunderstood. Naphtali, man, you got to work on your scientific understanding, man. Work on your science understanding. And really, that's for everybody. We all have to work on our scientific understanding. Science is counterintuitive. I say it all the time. Most people think that the way they feel, their intuition, man, I'm feeling it, is stronger than plain old boring science. Well, at least that's what they say. Your intuition and all that, it ain't gonna do nothing for you. You think it can, but it really ain't. It's just how you feel. It's not based off of what you know or what you. I feel like I'm gonna pass my test. Ain't studied a damn lick. You get a 50. Man, big up to all the people, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm your host for the show, man. We getting it in. You know how we like to do it. We like to get it straight, man. And I'm appreciating everybody, man. Good morning. Good morning. Got a chat full of people getting up in here, man. Let's get it together, man. Zan, I see you, man. What's good, man? What up? What it do? Chilembe, man. My peoples. Fanfele. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm not an expert. What's good? Yeah, man. I'm gonna get that morning coffee together. I'm gonna get my cup. I ain't got it yet. And I'm banging. Because this is very interesting, man. Let me say something about Naphtali. Or Naphtali. Naphtali. Let me say something. Out of all them Hebrews, Shorty got a heart. And you know I'm never going to disrespect a woman. But when it come out of this thing right here, yo, man, this is a sport. All day, everything. This is what you can't do. You can't, in the middle of me teaching, pop up with a full-blown pseudo presentation and misrepresenting science and not understanding words that need to be defined and not understanding the language of science. This is what you can't do. I ain't never going for that. Might have left you alone if you was doing your own thing somewhere in a far-off galaxy and I ain't know about it. But in the middle of me trying to promote my debate, you get up and put up a anti-scientific misrepresenting clarity on science presentation. And you snuck it in. You was only supposed to put up a slide or two, but then you went to, I'm never going for that, man. No, I am not, because it's easy work. What's up, Tanae from Jamaica, man? What's up with you? So, I'm never allowing that to happen. Not on my watch. Y'all know what I do. I'm the conscious community science guy, man. Yeah. And been fighting against him from day one. Yes, sir. Let me grab my coffee. Let me see. Let me go get my coffee. Go get my damn coffee. But it's definitely, I'm trying to tell you, it's definitely a damn pseudo alert. When we coming all the way to go ahead and get Naphtali. Trust me. Cause Shorty playing. From the block, seen it all raw, tough. Streets of Baltimore where survival's always rough. Joined the Marines fighting for a life he could save. But back in the hood, he felt like a runaway slave. Started an army, not of guns but of wisdom. I'm a rock squad, truth the anthem, we ain't just a God killer. Bobby Banger on his path for the truth. Empower the people, give them wisdom as the proof. Black power rising, knowledge shines like a light. He's fighting for the future, ready to ignite. On the corner just to put food on plates, but deep in his heart he knew he had greater fates. From the traps to the lab, he fights ignorance raw, teaching evolution while shaking up the law. The real black atheist is changing the game, waking up minds never the same. God killer Bobby Banger on his path for the truth. Empower the people. Empower the people speaking the damn truth. Man, look, man, we need some more people up in here, man. Yep. Ain't enough to get started, yo. Not for me. Ain't worth it. Let me see what's up in the chat, man. Yeah, this is definitely the best way to wake up, man. Mm-hmm. Yep, sure is. Coming right at you, man. It's going to be a very, very informative show, man. And, man, I hope y'all support that debate, man. You know, that's going to be a good one. Yep, it's always a time to teach, man, and make sure things is right. I find that to be very, very important, man. Yep, that's real, yo. So, we'll make sure we, you know, we think because we think we understand that everybody else around us understand, but they keep their mouth quiet. They don't really understand. You know, trying to get scientific information and put together is crazy. People don't get it. I see Sunchild's in the building. He don't get it. He think that when you talking Charles Darwin, that Charles Darwin made up everything he said. That's not even how science works, bro. Science don't work that way. It's always predicated and built on other ideas. It's always that. So shit just don't pop up out of nowhere. Just like when you deal with evolution, we can go down the line with it, right? We can go early. We can go early. Watch this. Let me see. And I don't even know why that would be important, but you know, when they trying to when people trying to debunk something, they, you know, they mind is just tell them something and they feed all into it. Your brain will just say something. Yeah, it'll say, hey, do this. And that's what it'll be, right? It ain't gotta be based on nothing. It's just what it is. So I'm gonna show y'all one of the earliest symbols of evolution. All right. And I used to have a video. Yep. Let me see if I can get this. So there's a reason. I don't want to do that. That look crazy. Here's one of the oldest symbols in nature, right? You know, it's all starts from nature and humans observing nature, right? It definitely all starts from there, bro. Nature definitely predates humans, man. Definitely. So here, let me show you nature in action. Show you the oldest representation of evolution right here. And it's through man looking at this that we get that from. So I'll just do this right here. Here you go. Right here. That's the oldest representation of evolution right there in front of y'all face. Right there. Yeah. It's a dung beetle. Right? Dropping eggs inside the dung. There you go. There you go. Oldest representation. Right there. All right. Simple as that. That's not hard. And so later on, indigenous Africans would take that, all right, and they would represent that idea with this. Hold on 1 second. Not too much. This is way before Darwin, way before colonial powers, way before anything that remotely starts to talk about things changing and transforming. Right? You find this early on in the Nile Valley. And so, you know, the dung beetle is part of the Nile Valley. And so you see Indigenous people will take things that are natural in their environment and they'll try to make sense out of it. This is early man's attempt to understand the world around them. And so you do not pop up out of nowhere. That's never how that actually works. All right? Never works like that. You know, I know you think it worked like that, but it actually never really works like that. No, come on, man. Okay. All right, so this symbol right here. Right here. Here you go. It's your early. See if y'all can see that. Right there. Capital. There you go. That's a piece of jewelry, actually. All right. Yeah, see? So that's the same thing. You'll see this dung beetle was actually rolling the sun. All right. Holding the sun up. Talking about how things transform and evolve. If you look into the glyphs, right, it's actually talking about that like that. So this is thousands of years before Darwin, Wallace, Lamech, all of them, thousands of years before that. And that's important. And so when a person is trying to debunk evolution, like Sunchild constantly does, right? He doesn't understand it all and he does not care. He just wants to talk that talk, right? He doesn't recognize it. We're looking at him like he lost his mind and he's 10 carats stupid. He think he's getting stuff off, but he's actually not, right? And so no idea just pops out of nowhere. It's built off a foundation. And so this idea of things evolving clearly starts in nature as the dung beetle rolls the dung and drops his larvae. And out of the dung comes a brand new dung beetle. Transformation. Indigenous Africans would take this symbol to mean evolve and transformation because they watched the dung beetle. So the idea of things evolving and transforming comes directly out of natural processes, right? Straight from nature. Dung beetles predate human beings. Dung beetles predate Charles Darwin. All day, every day. Later on, the Greeks would have an idea, right? Later on, the Muslims would have an idea. Later on, Europeans would have an idea. You want to find out the rest of it? Be in the damn debate. Be there. Okay? So no, this idea is not an original idea. It's a living thing that occurred in Africa amongst dung beetles. And so the thing that's important about dung beetles are a model species. So when we talk about things being a model species, we're actually talking about species that do things that allow human beings to understand certain concepts. And dung beetles are the most speciations, meaning that they have the most varieties. There's thousands of varieties of different beetles, evolution, variety, transformation, different beetles, different species of dung beetles, more than any other species on planet Earth. This particular insect is like that. And so modern science uses dung beetles as model species to understand what? Evolution. There you go. Now, we want to find out what makes Charles Darwin so unique. Probably need to tune into the debate. But I wanted to start off with that because we got some people in our Discord. Man, make sure y'all join the Discord, man. It's popping with intelligent people, man. It's popping. And big up to my supporters. Hold on. All right, so now let me move forward. Okay. He'll say, let me see what Sunshine always got something wild to say. He don't make no sense. He said, they predate Darwin. Yeah, bro. What that got to do with it? I mean, hell, that talking about evolution predates Darwin by thousands of years, man. What does that mean? Like, what that's the point. If you don't understand the conversation, then you just don't understand the conversation, man. But I wanted to give him his time in the sun, man. You trying too hard, bro. You trying really too hard. We almost at that magic number 40. Yo, I don't start really teaching till we get at least 40 in the building, especially in the morning. Let everybody know we rocking over here, man. Go get them. Science has a language unto itself. I say again, science has a language, right, that is different than the language when we speak, when we talk. This is different. And they can be the same words like theory and theory. All theories aren't created equal. No, sir. All theories are not created equal. So when science is talking about a theory, right? There's a capital again, sitting on the throne. Ancient Nile Valley symbol. It's a fresco depicting the Egyptian god Khepera, the first chamber of the tomb of Naphtali. So it is what it is, man. I'm not taking it easy on Son Child. He's a dedicated idiot. He's dedicated to foolery. He's dedicated to idiocracy, if that's a word. He's dedicated to it. He thinks because people had the idea before Charles Darwin that all of a sudden that renders Charles Darwin's theory wrong. It's the craziest thing ever. That's how you know when a person don't understand science. Like pangenesis. Charles Darwin was the first person to say that. See? People don't understand. Look at science as steps. Walk to any building, go inside, and look at the steps. So just because you're on the 5th step, right, doesn't mean you all of a sudden don't recognize the steps that was before that. Don't mean you can't look at the first step because you're on the 5th step and say, I'm forgetting about the first step. You can't forget about the first step because without the first step, you don't get to the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th steps. You stand at the top of 5 steps, you look down and you see the rest of the steps and you recognize them. You recognize them because without the first step, you don't get to the 5th step. That's as basic as I can make it. So when any idea when talking about nature is based off of our understanding, bro. And just because we don't understand something, right, at the time, doesn't mean it gets relegated to the supernatural. That's what that wild Christian said, remember? It was a wild Christian. Wasn't a good science advocate Christian, was a wild Christian who denied science and tried to mix science up with God, which is the craziest thing. Listen, man, God don't need science, man. God is fine without science. And if God needs science, then that would put God on the same plateau with man, now wouldn't it? For all my believers. Why put God on the same plateau, same plateau with humans? It's the craziest thing ever. Why would God need science? Don't make no sense, yo. And everybody trying to explain God through science, it's craziness, man. Doesn't make sense and it does not add up. It just doesn't. Doesn't, man. And then you got people saying, hey, Charles Darwin got to get everything right. That's crazy. Nobody gets everything right in the field of science. It's not religion. Only in religion do you get everything right. Mercedes again, only in religion do you get everything right. And you know I'm being super facetious. Crazy. craziness. And so that was a presentation. Now we get into our homework, right? Dumb. Let's watch this. I got 2 more seconds of the foolery. It said they weren't his ideas. He is credited for them, however. Like y'all do, like you just an idiot. See, that's an idiot statement. That means he's an idiot. And I'm proud to say it. That guy on the screen right there is a buffoon. Oh, you being mean. Read his statement. Read his statement. Like, what the hell does that have to do? Like, this is, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna translate this with the super duper 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 blackology mind. Let me put my blackology mind on it. Hey man, you know, Charles Darwin stole those ideas and they credited with them. Because, you know, people in Africa talked about evolution first. Black people did. But they credit the white man with it. Because that's the white man's science. Yeah, see that translate? That's what he's really thinking. He's really thinking that. And you couldn't tell him nothing different, no matter how calm you tell him. Look, brother. It's not based off of who talked about the idea first. He's the father of evolution, not because he was first. In this particular rendering of the word father, it doesn't mean first. See, he can't handle that. He don't understand that. He don't get it. Because we all was there once upon a time when we would say the exact, man, why is he the father? He was, man, you got algae. Yeah, man. But what I'd say about science, I said it's a different language. I am Hotep, the father of medicine. Now, do you think that I am Hotep was the first person in Africa to try to heal people? I got you now. I'm going to say this again. Real easy word. Do you actually think look, but come here, right? Let's look at it. All right, right here. We come right here. We come to this chart. 2500 BCE, I am Hotep, one of the first physicians known by name. So do you think he was the only physician, right? So you saying, man, wait, look, here you go. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. But anyway, so it's in the medical milestones, right? So do you think that I am Hotep was the first person at 2500 BCE? When does Egypt start? It's 1500 years. You got Nile Valley culture, what, 3500? So you saying for 1500 years, there was nobody practicing medicine, yo? They ain't had it. They wasn't working on it. Right. So that's how you saying it when he's saying what he's saying. Let me slow that down. That's what the guy's son child sound like. Right? That when you say I am Hotep is the father of medicine, right? And they say the father of Egyptian medicine. Yeah. Anyway, the point being that father, right, has nothing to do with chronology. Has nothing to do with first, right? It's based off of who actually systemized it. Did the Egyptians systemize evolution? No, they didn't bring the field together. That's why they would not be considered the foundation of modern biology. They did not. They had not reached certain steps to even get there. Charles Darwin has the first comprehensive theory, which makes him the father. And no matter how many times I say that, the buffoons amongst you, they won't get it. That's where it's racism. Man, they being racist, man, and that actually stops you from learning and cuts your understanding down all the way. Black African power, Rob Rich. It just does, man. And it's crazy. And no matter how many times you say it, in science, right? When you speak of somebody being a father, it has nothing to do with them being first or the first one to come up with the idea. It has nothing to do with that. It's the first people to come up with a system and systemize it and add to the field like that. That's easy, right? It's not. If you're a buffoon, you won't get that. You can't get it because you're trying to apply what you know in everyday English as a father. I'm the father. I'm the head of the family. My wife gave birth to the children. I'm first to do it. Yeah, I told you it's a different language there, man. So we got the 50 mark with the people listening in, man. I appreciate that, man. I want to get right into this. Let me go to my email and start it off with this, because this is where it all actually started. Right here. Let me see if I can get that. Dang it. All right. Nope. I don't want that. Yeah, I want to start off with this slide right here. This slide is important. So, like I said, big up to Naphtali, because she's the only Hebrew with some damn heart. And if she just, if you rewind and go back to what I was talking about, how a wild Christian, right, will fight through science and try to use science to explain their God, but a Christian is comfortable in their beliefs, or a Muslim is comfortable in their beliefs, they'll really put their brain forward, right? Leave their beliefs over there. God won't get mad at them, and learn scientific ideas and concepts. We have plenty of scientists that are Christian and plenty of scientists that are Muslim around the world. So being a Christian and being a Muslim, being religious, does not stop you from how to understand that the word father means something different in science when applied to the field. Doesn't stop you from knowing that. You can believe in Jesus hung on the cross and rose on the third day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's not 3 days. Friday night, 2 days. Let me stop. That doesn't stop me from understanding scientific concepts, yo. It doesn't, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's my fight. I'm not trying to bang on people's religion because I don't care, right? I know that human beings can be religious to death, to default. They can be. And I understand the trials and tribulations that African Americans went through, Black Americans went through, based off of religion and enslavement used by religious people. Big up the Hits, man. Hits is in the building, man. Big up to you, brother. And your platform, man. I'm trying to remember the name. Y'all changed the damn name, man. So I don't want to disrespect it by not getting the right name. I got to get the name. Put the name in the chat, yo. It's real talk. So let me show this, all right, real quick. Because Naphtali, her attempt to understand science is through the lenses of religion, and you can never get it because it's speaking a whole different language. So she did a presentation, right? This is one of her slides, right? And what she did was she made the brutal mistake right off the top. She had scientific theory versus observational science. I've never heard of that before. What the hell is observational science? Somebody raise their hand in the back. I don't know. It's observation. It's part of science. But what she's doing is her not understanding the reading of things trying to explain science. She will always mess that up. And she absolutely did. So in her mind, she's fighting against science. She thinks she has a victory over science. She is telling us that the old science was scientific theories. That's what she said out of her mouth. Makes no damn sense. The very foundation of modern science is being able to put together a comprehensive theory like Charles Darwin did. And that's why he's the father. And so she pulls up AI. We've seen people do this. They will pull up AI and don't understand scientific terms. Crazy work right there, yo. You will pull up AI and don't understand scientific terms, man. And that's exactly what happened. It's exactly what she did. Let me see if I can make that a little bigger for y'all, so y'all can see it. This her slide. You see her. She's the queen. The queen of messing up science literacy. The queen of messing up science concepts. She's definitely that queen. So she puts it in AI. Now this is her slide. So she only really wants to read the highlighted portions of it. So this is a teaching moment for us. Because there's somebody in that audience, like Sunchild, that actually think the lady is right. Trust me. Right? They are. So let me get up a cute thing. Let me see. Let me get the scientific method together. I got that real quick. Bop, 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 bop. Put that before we read that. All right. Okay, got that there. Got the scientific method. Then there's a word. We'll get to that word. So she really wants to do this. She wants to leave out the in essence part. She wants to start right here. Observational science. So she thinks that's a whole damn field. Like a whole thing separate. Involves directly gathering information about the natural world through observations. Stop right there. Ain't that what Charles Darwin did when he went on the Beagle? That's why most people can't understand evolution. Where's his scientific work at? He didn't do no experiments. You never read the book The Beagle. I listened to it for the last 3 days just to make sure I wasn't tripping. Because the pseudo will make it seem like you tripping. You be thinking, damn, really? I'm like, damn, she came up with a whole new science. Did I miss something? So Charles Darwin was observing the beetle, the beaks of finches. That's observational science, isn't it? Of course it is. It's an experimentation. It's a while, watch this, while a scientific theory, see, that's what tricked the wow. A scientific theory, look, is a she forgot everybody forgets this, is a well substantiated explanation of some aspect of the natural world. See, based on a body of facts that have been repeatedly confirmed. Watch this, through observation, see, and experimentation. What the hell did she get out of that? Damn. She read that some kind of way and made it seem like it was. I need to go back and find out what the hell she thought she was doing right here. This is proper, but watch this. See, leave out this part. Observations are the raw data. Right? So the raw data, if you're looking for Charles Darwin's work, is in his book On the Origin of the Species. Okay? His data is there. But he collects his raw data in the book called The Beetle. And he talks about his experiences as he circumnavigated the globe, no matter what y'all buffoons say. I call you a buffoon if you're sitting over there acting like Charles Darwin didn't produce any experiments, then you tripping. You're doing it on purpose. But the observation part is the raw data. Watch this. And theories are the frameworks that explain and connect that data. So right here is clear on her own slide that it's all working together, man. It's clear, but she can't see it. She can't see it. She can't see it. Right? And she obviously doesn't understand a scientific theory at all. Because then she comes over here. A scientific theory is a well-substantiated explanation of some aspect of the natural world that is based on a body of facts that have been repeatedly confirmed through observation and experimentation. Like, what? Like, see, don't even head of this, because right here, that the heading goes against everything that the AI overview was putting up. Because it's not a scientific theory versus observational science. That doesn't even make no sense. That's crazy. It's nasty. Now, let me move on. Get out of there, right? And let's get to the conversation. Just wanted to give y'all a little prep before we get all into it. All right. What are you talking about, man? Let me. Hey, due diligence, man. Listen, due diligence says Inky took my argument, and now y'all got something to debate. Laugh out loud. You're welcome. That was your argument, bro? Hey, due diligence. If that was your argument, I like you, due diligence. But if that was your argument, bro, be thankful that you didn't say that loud enough for me to hear it, because I would have beat you to smithereens. I'm going to say this again, yo. If that was your argument, be thankful, right? Be thankful. Just be thankful, because I would have definitely beat you to smithereens. You know what I'm saying? Boy. Left hand. Right hand. Yeah, I'd have definitely beat you up on that, bro. So just be thankful that you didn't say it loud enough for me to hear that. That's ridiculous. Or you can hit that panel. We can debate that right now and get you out early in the game. All right? Don't talk too much in that chat. Now, if you chat in the patty, right? I'm going to say this again for everybody in the chat. I love the chat, right? I appreciate the intelligent people along with the idiots, right? I actually appreciate y'all. I do. I just separate you with words. I ain't calling you that due diligence. All right. But I dare you. I double D, triple dare you. I double dare you, triple dare you to hit that damn button. I'll beat you half to death on it. I dare you. You sound just as crazy as Inky gonna sound. I dare you. He took your argument. You should be glad somebody took the crazy shit, not you. Yeah, I know. Leave me alone is early. It's my man, due diligence. Due diligence says, I'm gonna leave you alone. It's too early, man. I'm listening. I know. I appreciate you, bro. I see what we got. 100. I see you, 100. Tiny T, the super skater, is in the building. I always appreciate when you come through. Too, Shorty. You know I do. I appreciate Shorty, yo. She be skate. Always appreciate a black woman is getting a groove on no matter what y'all say. So let's play this and let's get this straight. All right. Remember, the video was about scientific concepts being misconstrued. What? Blunder. What? Blunger. Is the blunger? Y'all crazy. What? Blunger is the proper term. Huh? Damn. All right. Hold on. Here we go. Get this right. Listen, I know it's hard.
I get what you're saying. Go ahead.
Just finish my point.
Go ahead.
I know it's hard. I'm not coming at you like the Moors did. Listen. I recognize myself as being a black American.
Okay.
All right. No cut cars, yo. Matter of fact, I'm black and I'm proud.
All right.
Okay. So don't get that mixed up like the Moors and all that.
I don't do that.
I know you don't. So what I want to tell you is, if the conversation was about a group of Northeast Africans that we clearly know they damn name, then why bring the goddamn racism back to them, yo? They wasn't colonized, yo. They were some serious people with their own African indigenous agency, yo.
Absolutely.
And so why can't we call them by their name, yo? Why they gotta be anything but who they said they was, yo? What's the game? We don't gotta say they was calling themselves black people. They wasn't calling themselves that because they had no need to call themselves black amongst a group of people that look like them. It doesn't make sense. But y'all so wild with it and will listen to anybody at any time that y'all just fall for anything, bro. The same way with Inky. He gonna come in there blowing smoke up y'all ass. What else can he do? This man saying that Charles Darwin don't got a scientific theory. What the hell is that? In what world? Only in the pseudo world. Now watch this. You got Naphtali on here, right? I got the clips ready, right? Then before Naphtali come on, I want to play the great teacher John Henry Clark, and then we're gonna let Naphtali come in here. All right, here we go. You guys share the screen. Hold on, share the screen. All right, this for my man Suntan. Here you go. All right, here you go. Here you go.
You're saying, in essence, there's no such thing as a race.
Oh, I maintain that race is the phoniest issue ever invented by the mind of man. The European invented and developed the concept of race. There's really no such thing as a race because nature created no races. The whole race is a man-made thing. You know.
Well, how did people get to be French and English?
Well, different climatic conditions and migrations and amalgams of different people and migrations of people into your country, migrations of people out. All right. Now this is an ethnic grouping as against what we call race. If you go back and you look at an old dictionary, you won't even find a definition for a race. Race grew out of the pseudo-scientific development of Europe. And this is what Rogers was addressing himself to, and saying that according to your rule, which is ridiculous, a lot of you belong to us.
Well, in another context, if race is arbitrary, then could we say that being called black was a political term?
It's a political term and a term which indicates our self-awareness at this juncture in history. And I think we really need it. We need to really bathe in blackness for a while, but I wish we'd get the bath over with and go on to something a little more important, because black in itself is not an ethnic term. Black tells you how you look, but it don't tell you who you are. We are essentially an African people. Wherever we live on this earth, we're essentially an African people. And we relate to the millions of African people throughout the world, including the uncounted millions of Africans in Asia. The word Afro-American or African-American would probably be more appropriate and more honest and more in keeping with what we actually are, because all of us are not positively, physically, real jet black. And so the argument now sometimes is between the supernationalists and the mild nationalists and blacker than thou, when blackness is a state of mind, a state of attitude, a state of approach to things that can exist in almost any of us, including from the blonde black person to the jet black. And the jet black can be traitors, and they can be patriarchs. They can be a whole lot of. See, we've been everything in history from saint to buffoons. We're a complete people, and we need to start looking at ourselves as a complete people. And I think that once we convinced ourselves that we're black and beautiful, we'll stop saying it and just go ahead and be black and beautiful and release a whole lot of energy for more important things.
All right, since you said that J.A. Rogers was a chronicler,
hold on, Sal. Hold on. Don't move. We're gonna finish the Sunchild off with this.
In the United States, they say that if you have one drop of blood of a black person, you're a whole black person. Now, by this stupid law, we have a whole lot of white people. There's a whole lot of people that think they're white that belong to us. We might claim all of South America because the Spaniards were mulattoes when they got there, having been mixed with the Moors for nearly 800 years. And they were even before the Moorish conquest. Mediterranean Europe was highly mixed with Africans. Nobody thought anything of it because they were a mixture of power and influence and trade, and they got along fairly well together for hundreds of years before they turned on each other. And I don't say it did the Europeans any harm, because the handsomest people in Europe are the olive complected people who mix with the Africans.
You saying in essence that there's no such thing as a race.
So there we go. I'm out with that shit. So I'm not sitting up here arguing with y'all. Don't get mad at me because I'm done with basking in it, right? Because I have a state of mind of blackness, right? And don't feed into the color. I'm listening to John Henry Clark, man. Remember, that's one of them people I consider, right? That I'm gonna listen to. Remember that. I'm the guy.
I'm listening to the same thing, bro.
All right, then. So he said it was pseudoscientific, and he said there's got to be a time when we stop. He said ain't no black ethnic group, ain't none of that. He said, yeah, we done basked in the blackness. Now it's just it's a state of mind. It's a political thing, bro. I'm with you. It's a political stance. It's not to be. We should never place our politics on indigenous African people that have not been colonized. They had their own agency. They had their own names. It's not my fault, bro. Like, come on, man. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that I take the time to listen, bro.
You're fighting the wrong fight.
I'm not fighting no fight.
Yeah,
I'm doing what the Clark said. Clark said, yo, it's got to be a time where it's just a political stance, yo. He said at a certain point, you got to give that up, yo.
I'm not making no accusations. I'm just telling you what I think and what the rest of them.
No, you said John Henry Clark. You said John Henry Clark said
John Henry Clark said the same thing.
No, he said black's not an ethnic group.
All right. Everybody.
Hold on, Saul. Hold on, Saul. He did not use the word Negro. Come on.
No, he didn't.
Thank you. That was our argument. Go ahead. Saul.
All right. Okay. So now let's move on over. Naphtali want to give out that smoke. She's here. Naphtali, you got the floor.
All right. Thank you so much, Sinetta, for allowing me on your platform tonight. How are you all doing tonight? What's going on with you, Ankh?
What's up, Shorty?
All right, guys. Okay. So I know one of your biggest things is that you like to talk about theories. And the last time you and I were speaking, we were talking about how theories are becoming a little bit outdated, and also their reliability. So the thing is that people are turning more into observational science. So the thing is that, with theories are,
See, there she go with that. I told you. She thinks that theories are becoming out-of-date science, and now they transform into observationals. What? It's you just got to be patient with people. It's like you in nursery school. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. You got to say 1. It's not 5. It's 1, then 2, then 3. I'm working on my patience, man. I think I did a good job.
No, theories are I would guess, people will utilize a theory to come up with an idea, but then they'll utilize the observation, sciences. They'll observe the theory to see if it's true, and prove it to be true before you start putting this information into people's minds, because that's when we start to get into religion, because this hasn't been proven. But when you speak as if it is proven, people start to believe in it. And what you're causing is confusion, because this has not been proven, and there's a lot to showcase how it should actually be disproven at this point. And I have a lot of sources that I would like to utilize.
Naphtali, you messing that up. There is no separation. There is no scientific theory versus observational science.
No, it's all about the reliability. Which one is more dependable?
No, they together.
All right. Time out. Because I know what I'm talking. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
I want both of y'all to allow each other to finish your point.
No, we talking. We was good.
Yeah, but I know how this turns out, brother.
It's not. You do that when it turns out that way.
I'll fall back. Watch this. Go ahead.
Yeah,
y'all go
back.
Okay, so thank you. I want to finish what I was saying. So scientific theories are regularly remodeled, refined, and sometimes replaced as new evidence emerges. So with that, and this is when, and I want to tell you this.
Say it again, Naphtali. You said what? Scientific theories do what?
It says scientific theories are regularly remodeled.
Now freeze. What do you mean? Hold on. Do you understand what that's telling you?
Yes, they're regularly remodeled, refined, and sometimes replaced as new evidence emerges.
So you got a problem with that? Got a problem with that?
Hold on. I have no problem with that, but that's why. Hold on, let me finish. Let me tell you what the problem, where the problem becomes, where we get a problem.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me share that with you in 1 second.
Where do we get the problem at?
Okay, because people start to believe as if it's true. 1 second. Let me get that for you.
So Naphtali, science don't deal with the truth, though.
No, science has facts. That's why there's something called observational science.
The truth. Science don't deal with the truth.
No, science deals in facts, and that's why they have something called observation science.
No,
you like to bring up theories. People say you say theories are a hypothesis.
No, that's two separate things.
Hold on. You say theories start off as a hypothesis.
Yeah, that's it's in the scientific method. It's part of. So
let's talk about the reliability. So observations are reliable because it's accuracy and it showcases the proof, right? We utilize proof and we also have accuracy. When you look at a theory, it says that a theory here, let me showcase to you. It says observation science is more reliable than a theory. We must analyze the concepts from the first principles in the.
You know, you're not showing nothing, Naphtali.
Oh.
Yeah, you made that. I don't know what you got that from. That's crazy.
You said what?
Yeah, that's you made that up.
I did not make it up, and that's why I asked you to share my
observation science. There's no such thing as that. Come on,
let me share my screen. That's why I said ask. Let me share my screen.
Why don't you go? Go ahead.
All right.
All right. Can't believe you, man.
All right. Share right here.
Screen is showing. Screen showing.
There we go. Now, this is from Microsoft Bing. It's just a quick question here. It says, is observation science more reliable than a theory? It says, to address whether an observation science is more reliable than theory, we must analyze the concepts from the first principle in philosophy and the methodology of science. Observation science is more reliable than theory. Okay. Right there, it says here. It says, observation and theories are independent. Observations inform and test theories. Theories organize and interpret observation, revealing latent patterns. Philosophers such as Karl Popper emphasize that no theory can be fully verified. So right there, you see it says right there, Karl Popper emphasized that no theory, let me zoom in for you, no theory can be fully verified. They can only be falsified or corroborated by observation. Conversely, raw observations require theoretical framing to extract meaning. So no theory right there can be fully verified. With that information,
you gotta finish reading what it was saying, though.
I did read.
No, you did. No, you keep reading.
Says they can only be falsified or corroborated by observation.
Okay.
So the thing is, this is the point.
No, that's not. That's the word observation.
Hold on. So what's the point of needing a theory when you should just rely on observation alone?
All right. And so let's go back to a point she was trying to make here. And I made the point that science is not actually concerned with the truth. So we come to the book by Donald Prothero, Weird Earth, Debunking Strange Ideas About Our Planet. And on page 3 says that this idea surpasses a lot of people. But it is true. Strictly speaking, science is about proving ideas wrong and moving on, not proving them right. Scientists are not looking for final truth or proving something absolutely true. Scientific explanations must always be open to further scrutiny and testing. They are tentative and must be capable of being rejected. There you go. Let us move on.
Oh,
can you just finish?
Let her finish, and then you can come in, brother.
So Sarnetti be jumping in, right? And maybe I'll work on just letting her finish. No problem with that. But the shit was so wild. I mean, it was so absolutely wild. And then if you look at the bottom of the damn thing, you look at the bottom of this page right here, man. I think the thing is well, you know what? I'm gonna let this finish playing. Why can't I get that off?
Thank you so
You
much.
gotta finish reading it though.
I did.
Let her finish her joint, and then you can come in after that.
I did finish this is what I'm saying right here. Philosophers such as Karl Popper emphasize that no theory can be fully verified. They can only be falsified or corroborated by observation. Conversely, raw observations require theoretical framing to extract the meaning. So right there, what is the purpose of needing a theory when we can just rely on our observation alone?
So you understand how she just don't understand what she's reading? Yo, she using AI overview again. She doesn't understand what she's reading. Right? Like, okay, so there's a word here for y'all. At the top of them, number 3 says conceptual interdependence. Right? You got to look up what that word is. Interdependence. If you don't know what that word is, you're in trouble. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean. Listen, man, I don't be trying to get people right, but the lady actually can't read. Now, y'all may mean something different when y'all say I can't read. Bet I don't got a problem with it. But when I say a person can't read, I'm saying, although you might be saying the words right and crystal clear like Ink and them do, they don't know what the hell the words mean. Because if they did know what the words mean, they would not get in back and forth with me. They would not do damn debates. They would just leave me alone. But since they can't read, meaning they can't comprehend what they're reading, which is the most important thing, they always find themselves right here. There's a word on this damn page that you got to know what it means. Number 3. Now watch this. Here we go. Let us move on.
Oh, that's my point. And that's why a lot of, not just me, but I heard somebody bring up Dr. James Tour. He's actually a doctor, and he's actually a creationist, and he's debating these evolutionists. And what he's saying is that this out-of-date model.
No, he's a damn. So you listening to wild, out-of-order creationists while promoting being a black Hebrew Israelite. You're not listening to intelligent white people. You're listening to wild, crazy creationist white people. Craziest thing ever, man. And the whole way you promote the black Israelites, meaning ain't no other Israelites but the black Israelites. They the original. But yet you go to what you would consider the non-original. Esau children or some crazy nonsense like that. It's the most, this is fundamental to why I get so irate. Because people that are claiming to promote black power really don't promote black power. They promote black foolery, black nonsense, black idiocy. That's it, right? Huh. Let me calm down. They're not actually promoting the welfare of African Americans and black Americans. They're promoting their downfall, shrouded in complete idiocy and foolery. Complete tomfoolery at degrees so high that ain't nowhere in the world you're not supposed to look words up before you come on the panel with me talking science. See, that's not what we doing, because I'm never going for it. I'm defining every word and I'm taking my time. That's what I'm going to do, because this shit is hard and it's not easy. We do not have degrees in this subject, so we need to define every word. We're not sitting in the class getting lectured where the lecturer tells you what the word means and how it applies in the scientific language and literature. We don't got that. We got to find it ourselves. And we're never going to close the gap. So we always rely on experts. So when I say I don't know, I'm saying that I don't know, but I know how to get to it, so I do know. So get that shit right. She doesn't understand what she's reading. Everything that she's reading, from conceptual interdependence to number 4, comparative analysis, to number 5, synthesis, all agrees with science and what I've been teaching for the last damn 20 years. But yet she comes on here and tries to read this, and she can't read. When I say she can't read, she can't understand what the language is that she's reading. She's reading literature explaining scientific ideas and concepts, and she does not get it. But she got heart, though. See, you can have heart and be a black Hebrew Israelite, and go outside and beat your chest and talk crazy about white people and talk crazy about black people whose souls ain't gonna get saved. You can talk crazy because you got heart to stand up there in the corner in the Power Ranger outfit. Go, Power Rangers. Power Rangers, go. That take heart. It take heart to get up on the panel with somebody who's working on a scientific game, who's working on a different language, which is science, every single day, reading the literature, making sure, correcting myself, saying when I'm wrong. It take heart to get up there with Cedric, pseudo killers. Take heart, right? Yeah, it do. But that blind faith will get you beat up in science. I tell you it will. Let us continue. It's all here. If y'all read that, it's all here. Everything she needs to know, she just got to take her time. Craziest thing ever, yo. You got to know what the word interdependence means, man. Interdependent. 3, if you read 3, I don't even know if y'all can see it. I don't know if y'all can see it. Observations, right? And theory. See? Theory, look, theories. Look, are interdependent. What in the hell is going on? That means it's not observation versus theories. See what I'm saying? You did that, Naphtali. You did that. You actually did that. You actually came up on the panel in the middle of me teaching. You did that. You did that. You not only did it, you beat your chest. You was loud. This ain't in disrespect. This is in knock it off. Go back to the biblical text and stay there. I'm certain you do a great job at that. But this right here, ha. This right here is a whole different language. This right here is a whole different attitude. This right here is something different. It's not what we doing. We never not doing this. We never doing that. It make you wanna scream. Boy, I tell you, man. So she definitely get the clown face.
Of utilizing a theory when we should just rely on observation, because what did it say? It says you need observations to prove a theory. But guess what? A theory cannot be proven without observation. And then it says they can be falsified. So what is the purpose of, or the point of depending on a theory? What is the purpose of point of needing a theory? We should rely basically on observations. And that's my whole purpose, because Ankh gets up here and talk about a theory. You have to understand, a lot of people are throwing away their belief in the Most High, into the God of this, the creator of this world, based off of somebody's opinion.
Man, come on.
Based off of someone's opinion.
Come on.
We can't, you guys have to wake up, because the thing is, they get theories wrong. and they are not reliable. Their reliability is not all. They're not reliable, and and then they can be found fraudulent, and then they can, like the evolutionary theory. Hold on, let me find that really quick.
No, don't move the screen. Finish reading it.
Naphtali, you gotta let him deal with the first part, and then you go
No,
to.
I want her to finish reading, yo.
Okay, I am reading.
No, you're not. You got 4. You stopped at 3.
Unc, if
That
you were
was my
smart,
first. That was my first slide.
hold on,
That
hold
was
on,
my first-
hold on. Unc, if you were smart, you would have just took a screenshot.
I already did that. Oh, you know I did that already.
Reading, you do it. You do it when you get.
Man, it's a reason why she ain't want to finish reading. Y'all gonna find out why she wouldn't want to finish reading. Because the more she read, the more indeed that she falls apart. Indeed. Here we go.
Get up
I
here.
have to use everybody's. I'm showcasing my data. Here we go.
No problem, Shorty. Go ahead.
You don't showcase any slides. You showcase.
No problem. I said no problem. Go ahead. Finish. You don't got to read it no more.
That's fine. Here's another slide. It says scientific theories are
We
remodeled.
can't see it. We don't see it. You made the mistake, the brutal mistake, and left that up there. It was a brutal mistake.
It's not a brutal. It's there for all to see. Google it yourself. Go on Bing and read the whole thing.
Nah, I'm gonna read the whole thing after you finish. Go ahead, take that down. And
let me go back. Let me put it on mine so I can read it for everybody to see that I have no problem.
Conceptual independence. You know what that means?
Right
no, I don't need you to go back up
from the top, and then we're gonna go to the bottom.
Are you doing this on purpose, yo?
No,
we don't need you to start from the top.
You said I didn't read it. You said I didn't read it.
No, what I said was you need to continue reading, not read you the same thing you just did. If that's the case, let me go. If you're gonna read the same trick.
I'm gonna do I'm gonna follow your instructions.
No, that's not my instructions, though, Naphtali.
Here we go.
My instructions is not for you to reread it again from the top. My instructions is to read it from number 3 on down. That's all.
Okay, well, I'm gonna read 1 all the way down to whatever the last one is. Let's do that. Whatever that number is, we're gonna go from top to bottom.
You already read it already, though. You want to reread it?
Now you want.
What
do you want me to do? You said I didn't read it. Now I'm going to.
No, I said you didn't finish reading it. Stop doing
all
it.
Right, so let me read it for everyone.
So the person say you didn't complete reading it, you don't start from the top again. And
I'm going to read it in its entirety for everyone, so that so no information.
Man, I didn't need her to reread that. I needed her to finish reading. Is it just me? When a person says, "Can you finish reading?" doesn't mean you stall for time and start reading it again just to stop at the same. Brutal. Is she doing that on purpose? And then you're going to reread the thing that supports science. And then, listen, man. Do you see the question she asked this overview thing? Her question is a wild one. Is observation science more reliable than a theory? That's first point. That's the first point. She typed that in with her fingers, her little teeny fingers and fingernails. She typed that in. Then it says to address whether observation science is more reliable than theory. It says we must analyze the concept from first principles in philosophy and methodology of science. So it's going to teach her. But no, sirree, Bob Dixon. She's not getting it. The AI tool is actually teaching her, and it's teaching her by analyzing the concepts from first principles in philosophy and methodology of science. So if she could actually read, she would have learned. Don't go up there and mess with that nigga in the middle of him beating up Inky. Don't you do it. But no. No. Religion won't allow her to do it. Her religious mind won't allow her to do it. Her arrogance, just because you can read the Bible and break off them concepts, man, that's dope. But you ain't just diving into science like that. That ain't what's happening. Took me years. It's still taking me years. Continued study to understand it. It's counterintuitive and it's not common sense. As she reads this, she gets more confused. And I ain't being funny. A little bit. Slightly. But God dang. Come on, Naphtali. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Just reread your paper, man. Then the paper, the info is going to take you all the way back to philosophy. You don't even understand that junction. You just, and one is defining observation and a theory. They're going to give you, they're going to define it for you, man. One, defining observation and theory. The empirical, the empirical recording of phenomenon through sensory experience, instruments, or measurements. See that? Reliability depends on experimental control, reproducibility, and the mitigation of bias. So whenever people like Son Child's talking about, oh, that person's racist, Charles Darwin's racist, man, his theory is going to help quarrel some of his biases. So no matter how racist he is and try to fudge the numbers, right, the scientific method will hopefully break some of that down, at least mitigate it. It's not going to take it all away, but it's going to mitigate it, make it marginal, because it's going to mess up the data. Observations provide raw data for testing hypotheses and informing science. Wow. Is that not what she had in her first slide? She didn't even get, she's not understanding. And we on saw notice, so we can't break that. We needed to read each sentence and talk about that. But no. Next, theory. And they ain't talking about a regular theory because we're talking about scientific ideas right here. Look, a structured predictive framework that explains a set of observations. What the hell is going on here? If it's based off what she's saying, that we could all of a sudden, out of nowhere, in the middle of the air, get rid of scientific theories because it's old and played out like she routinely said, then there will be no need for that. But that's not what they're saying to her. Let me go back to this again. Because we cooking with hot grease. Man, let this be a lesson, man. Let this be a lesson, man. Don't be doing that, man. Don't do that. I'm in the middle of doing my thing, man. Don't ever. As long as y'all living and breathing, I'm in the middle of doing my thing in the middle of a heated debate with a number one pseudo. Don't you ever jump in the middle of that. Tripping. Because you're going to get it. You get beat up. Now, let me see. Where is this at? Boy, I tell you. Where is that at? Goodness. Hold on. Today, let me see. Where is that slide? I know I just had the slide. I'm going to run back. Get back to that slide. Hold on. Let me take my time. Take my time. I'm going to find that slide. I don't care. All right. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna find that slide. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. Come on now. All right. Okay. I'm gonna find it. Look, I'm gonna be patient too. I got it. I found it. I found it. Yeah, so if you go back to this slide right here, right? It was explaining what she read again. See that? She think there's a versus. There's a rift between the scientific theory and the observational science. See, think there's a separation, but actually, see, define the word is not. They need each other, and that's what that word is saying. Okay? That word literally is saying that they are dependent on each other. And everything she's reading is clearly stating that it is dependent on each other. So scientific theory or science theory or theory ain't never versus observation or observation, whatever crazy thing she got in her head. It's never versus, ladies and gentlemen. And everything that she prints out tells you that it's not verses. Even the part she don't got highlighted on purpose, I believe. Observations are the raw data and theories are the framework that explain. Here you go again. Make it bigger for y'all. They don't think I'm just picking on a lady. I'm saying, man, she needs to straighten out her damn turban. Get a Power Ranger outfit together. That's what I'm saying. Observations are the raw data. And see that word and? The word and means something in English. And. Adding on to and. And theories are the framework that explain and connect that data. Come on, man. Why is we going through this, man? We going through this because she cannot read. And when I say you cannot read, I don't mean you can't pronounce words. I don't mean you can't sound. Observational science involves directly gathering information about the natural world through the observation and experimentations, while the scientific theory is well stands that explanation and aspect of the natural world based on the body of knowledge has been repeated through. I ain't saying you can't do that. I'm not saying that you can't say every word crystal clear. Observational science involves directly gathering information about the natural world through observation and experimentation, while scientific theory is a well-substantiated explanation of some aspect of the natural world based on a body of facts that have been repeatedly confirmed through observation and experiment. I'm not saying you can't do that. What I'm saying is when you read it, whether you're reading it fast or reading it super clear, everywhere pronunciation, you know what the hell you just read. You don't understand it, and that's what I'm saying. And see, that's when I excel over y'all pseudos, because I understand what I'm reading. I comprehend what I'm reading, and when I don't comprehend it, I read it and read it and read it and define words until I understand it. And this is what y'all got to do. Start defining the damn words. Why? Because science has a different language, using some of the same words, meaning something different. Make it sing like we in a damn nut house or something. Back to the foolery at hand.
Information is missed.
No problem.
Let's make sure all information is seen. So I asked AI.
Right,
this is AI. This is me asking AI. This is just a general question. Is observation science more reliable than the theory? It says we must analyze the concepts from the first principle in the philosophy and methodology of science. It says, what is an observation? The empirical recordings or phenomena through sensory experience, instruments, or measurements. Reliability depends on experimental control, reducibility, and the mitigation of biases. Observations provide raw data for testing hypotheses and informing sciences.
Stop.
All right.
Stop. Hold on.
Okay.
So what was it that we
haven't even made it to 3 yet. I haven't even made it to 3.
You don't want to talk about it.
I was almost about to stop talking, but you told me to come back to this. So let me do that. A structure.
I never told her to go back to any damn thing. I simply asked her to continue to read. I never said go back over that foolery again, because I know you don't understand it. And you're never going to let me stop so we can talk about every sentence. This is how the hell I had to learn it. I'm telling you how I learned it. I broke down every fucking sentence, and any words I didn't understand, I looked them up. And I made sure I was pronouncing the word right, because if you get the word wrong, you ain't gonna look up the right word. This is how I learned it. Call me slow. I'm the slowest one in the bunch. I ain't the sharpest one. I ain't never that. I'm never the smartest guy, never that. But I'm beating the brakes off y'all, though. You should ask yourself, how is he able to do it? Because I read one sentence at a time. See, spot, run. Okay, what does that mean? What does the word see mean? Okay, the word see means to see something, to look at. Oh, spot. What does spot in the sentence mean? That's the name of the dog, Spot. Oh, run. What does run mean? To run, to gallop. See Spot run. Oh, it's saying, look at the damn dog run. See how I do it? That's how I keep getting y'all. Just like that. No matter what material, no matter what scientific article, I take one sentence at a time and I define every word if need be. And then, how about that? While y'all speed reading, super clear reading, super profound sounding, y'all end up being ignorant as hell of the said subject matter. Yeah, y'all be having a lot of jokes, yo. I'll be saying it, yo. But I tell you what y'all won't do. Y'all won't step up. Step up. When I see some clown to get beat down, step up to get beat down, broken down to the very last compound. See how it sounds? Little irrational. Like to use the word dramatical. That's some old school rap for y'all. Let me finish with her. Jesus Christ.
Here's the theory. Now, this we looked at an observation, right? Let's look at an observation. Let's now look at the theory. The observation is what provides the raw data for testing the hypothesis, right? And informing the sciences. That's what the observation does. Now, a theory is a structured, predictive framework that explains.
Number 2 says reliability criteria. Reliability criteria, meaning it's going to explain the criteria, right? And the reliability of observations. It's going to explain the reliability criteria for theory reliability. It's not separating the two. And we know it's not separating the two because of one. Man, got me hot, man. Let me calm down.
And sets of observations. Theories integrate multiple results and observations into coherent models, enabling generalizations and predictions behind individuals' instances. Reliability criteria. Observation reliability depends on accuracy of instruments and methodology, sampling adequacy and reducibility, control of external and human variables. Theory reliability depends on consistency with known facts and observations, ability to predict new or unseen phenomena, robustness under repeated testing, and
do you hear how crystal clear that sister is reading? I mean, every syllable is being pronounced. Every word, every syllable. Man, she should be going to a classroom and read to the students. Read. She needs to be a damn reader. Maybe we can get her on here to be a reader. What you think? Nah, that'd be Juju. Juju will cuss me out. What the hell is wrong with you, my nigga? See, Juju can't call me nigga. Boy, I'll be her nigga. I can't be a nigga. Big up the Juju is in the building. Here we go. But y'all do hear how sharp she reading, right? Serious reader. Top-notch reader. Highly educated, huh? Not on this subject.
critique. Now, here's number 3. Observation.
Number 3. You know what? I need to stop for a moment and put the word on the screen so we ain't running around this motherfucker getting tricked. Here. This the word. Let's make sure.
Interdependence. Interdependence.
Let's break it down in simple. Interdependence. See, that's how I do it. That spells
interdependence.
What does interdependence mean? It means, it's a noun, it means the dependence. See, that's different. To depend on something, the dependence. Children depend on their parents. They're not interdependent. Now I messed that up. Let me correct that. Children are independents of their parents. See how we correct that? Watch this. The independence of two or more things on each other. Well, I be damned.
Interdependence.
The dependence of two or more people or things on each other. Yeah, kids really need their mothers and their parents, man. But I guess it wouldn't be interdependence because it ain't like your mother actually, when you go out there, actually need you. So they not. So let me correct myself based off of the rendering of the word. The two things have to be dependent on each other. Okay, so that's a bad example. See how quick I can correct that? Because I understand the damn word. And it's okay. But what she can't do is jump up on some other platform and be wild and be a wild Hebrew Israelite, not understanding the language of science, and jump up in the middle of me teaching and do a fuller point. It ain't a damn PowerPoint. It's a fuller point. Stick your chest out and can't define words because it's right there on the screen for her. So at this point, we understand that interdependence means two or more things that are dependent on each other. Man, boy, that word killed her. Man, boy, I tell you. Boy, my, oh, my, oh, my. My, oh, my. How they said, my, oh, my, oh, my. She got us running around crazy right there. So she about to read number 3. Number 3 is all checkmate, but this is checkmate. Because if she read it, I'm gonna let her read it, and she can't be understanding what it is because she's sticking the chest out on the reading.
Observations and theories.
No, you gotta read what number 3 is.
Okay,
That's important.
I am.
Don't know. Read what number
Phenomena, robustness
yes.
under repeated.
So she skipped number 3 where she didn't want to read it. She wanted to go, watch. You got to read the fucking bullet point. Here we go.
Testing and critique. Now, here's number 3. Observations and theories.
No, you got to read what number 3 is.
Okay,
That's important.
I am.
Don't know. Read what number 3 actually says. It says conceptual independence. That's
Interdependent. Conceptual.
See, I mispronounced the shit. I said conceptual independence. You know me. I'm my fault. Hey, get me, joke me. She come back with the crystal clear rendering. Now the thing is, the person that said it wrong was me. I said independence like it was Independence Day or some shit. You know how I do. Oh man, the word is enter, and she come back with the crystal clear rendering of it. Let's run that back again. Let's run it back slightly. Watch this. I mispronounced the word. Did I trick her? I think I might have tricked her. Think she fed into it? No, because she corrected me, yo. And she was smart mouth with it. You know how a person that can read say every word right, yo, they gonna get still. Well, you ain't pronounced that right. Watch this. Here you go.
Phenomena, robustness under repeated testing and critique. Now, here's number 3. Observations and theories.
No, you got to read what number 3 is.
Okay,
that's important. That daggone Juju is loose in the daggone chat. Pseudo kill official. She says this about me. She says, your pronunciation is horrible. But your comprehension is stellar. Man, y'all got, man, see? Well, I tell you. It's a fight. I just get beat up by my own people. I get beat up by the pseudos. I stay getting beat up, but I'm built for it. Yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go. Watch how she correct me. The stellar comprehension and the horrible pronouncing is me. Don't know. Read what number 3 actually says. It says conceptual independence. That's
Interdependent. Conceptual number 3. Let me slow down. Here's number 3. It says conceptual interdependence. Observations and theories are interdependent.
What does that mean?
Observations inform and test theories. Theories organize and interpret observations, revealing latent patterns. Philosophers such as Karl Popper emphasize that no theory can be fully verified. They can only be falsified or corroborated by observation. Conversely, raw observations require theoretical framing to extract meaning. Number 4, raw observation. Compare.
Y'all know that was in her slide, right? That right there was in her slide said another way. Right? She read what Karl Popper said, and he basically said this right here. Look, y'all, observations are the raw data, and the theories are the framework that explain and connect that data. See, that's the same thing. All right, that's the same damn statement that is here when she talks about Karl Popper. I'm not going to go over that, but that's the same damn thing. Just worded differently. Here we go.
Comparative analysis. Raw observations offers localized reliability, but is limited in scope. It can capture anomalies or novel phenomena, but may be misleading without context. Theories by synthesizing multiple observations, there that word again, observations, often.
She clowning me. That's that word again. No, there go you again. Hell with the word. What about you? I ain't did this in a while. Make sure y'all catch it. Y'all gotta get it. There you go. Incredible.
Provide greater predictive reliability and generalized understanding. A theory has passed multiple tests, reducing chance and error and situational biases, whereas a single observation is more susceptible to noise or anomaly. Now, it says synthesis.
What does that mean?
Explain let it go.
No, please ask your question, Cedric. Please, I want to be fair. What's your question, Cedric?
Can you explain what you just read, the last sentence there, what you read of observation versus what does that sentence mean? What you just read? Break that down.
So so it says a theory has passed multiple tests, reducing chance, error, and situational bias.
Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean? I have no clue. Explain that for me in layman's terms.
Okay, so it says here in this one, it says a theory has passed multiple tests, reducing chance, error, and situational biases. So
what does that mean?
So right here, it says that there are theories that have passed multiple tests, which reduce chances of error, but that does not mean that it took away all the chances of error, but it reduces. We see the word reducing here, meaning that it limits the chance of error, but does that mean it fully eliminates? No.
No.
It means that it reduces.
Come on, Cedric. Don't just
no. It says reducing chance, error, and situational biases, whereas a single observation is more susceptible to noise anomaly. It says observation.
Come on, bro. I'm gonna go.
No, let him talk. Let him talk. This is me.
Cedric.
This is my
Hey, Cedric, don't do it, yo.
Okay.
I got her in the trap, yo. She about to die. I'm gonna let you work with me on this. We're gonna be knocked out. She on her feet. Go ahead, sweetheart.
This is the purpose, and this is the point of this conversation right here.
Yes, ma'am. Did you read sentences yet?
It's this whole point of the process is to showcase how outdated it is to use. Is everybody's observation going to be 100%? No. But does that mean that we cannot, but we have the data in our faces, we have the information, we have the that's why we have to have multiple observations and multiple means of information, multiple means of data. So why do we need a theory at all when we can just rely on observation? We don't need the theory.
You're right. Can you read number 5, please? Can you read number 5, please? Or you don't want to read number 5? Don't read it. I dare you.
Here we go. Number 4.
I dare you. Number 5. You read number 4 already.
Did I read number 4 right?
Yes, ma'am. He said explain it.
Number 5, synthesis. Observation is critical. It says observation is critical for empirical grounding, but alone it is context limited and less generalizable. Theory, while initially abstract.
Observation is critical for empirical grounding, but you know the word "but" mean alone, meaning you can't have it versus the daggone theory, because alone it is context limited and less generalizable. It went right over here.
Achieves higher systemic reliability once repeatedly tested and validated against multiple observations.
She read theory, while initially abstract, achieves higher systemic reliability once repeatedly tested and validated against multiple observations. Went overhead. Crazy, she's reading this.
Therefore, observation is not inherently more reliable than the theory. So right there it showcases.
Therefore, observation is not inherently more reliable than the theory.
Hold on. Well, let me finish what I'm about to say. Let me finish what I say.
Cedric, leave the lady alone, let her kill us. And I'm worse than Cedric because I'm jumping in Cedric. I'm worse than Cedric. I'm telling Cedric leave alone. I'm messing with the shit. The hell, it's something about the brain. I'm actually worse than Cedric on this. I couldn't take it. I know Cedric can't take it, but I definitely can't take it. I can't double take it. This is madness, man. This is madness.
So, why y'all doing that, man? Let her go ahead.
And then you get the Hebrew Israelite. Why y'all doing it? Let her go. He don't understand shit neither. He just done. He just waiting on the Lord to come. Stop.
Yo, why does it take both of y'all to double team her? Let her go.
Yeah, I didn't double team that lady, man. We just can't take it. We can't take it. We saying, Reed, what are you doing? We ain't double teaming her. She beating up her own self. She blowing up her fist. And hitting her own self.
No, that's still on this panel. Here. This is actually educating. I'm educating.
Yes,
they need
to man, you're right. They said it, we both being crazy. I'm gonna go back.
Please educate. Please allow me to because this is
man. Thank you.
They're utilizing a lot of outdated material.
You're right.
So the thing is that it says here, no theory can be fully verified, but guess what? An observation can be fully verified. An observation can be a fact. A theory can never be a fact.
Yeah.
So what's the purpose of needing a theory when you can just utilize observations? That's my whole purpose of my whole conversation.
Got you. We learned.
And my whole purpose is to showcase to you guys tonight out there listening. And I want you all to listen. Do not waste your time on someone's opinion.
Yeah, and the paper didn't say none of that last shit she just said. Let me run it back a little bit. They ain't even on the damn paper. It's crazy.
I think a lot of outdated material.
You're right.
So the thing is that it says here, no theory can be fully verified, but guess what? An observation can be fully verified. An observation can be a fact. A theory can never be a fact.
Yeah.
So what's the purpose of needing a theory when you can just
because it's the foundation of fucking what in the hell? Imagine throwing away scientific theories, yo. Scientific theories have predictability. What did Charles Darwin theory predict? It predicted that sometime in the more distant past, that based off of the fossils that they found in the distant past, that in the future, we will realize that humans started in Africa. That was a scientific prediction. During this time, he did not have fossils, hominids, that would have helped in that prediction, but he made a prediction. That's the highest level in science, is have a scientific prediction. That's dope. And she wouldn't throw all that away. You ain't even got no science without that. You need the facts organized coherently. You need the facts tested repeatedly. Wow.
Utilize observations. That's my whole purpose of my whole conversation.
Got you. We learned.
And my whole purpose is to showcase to you guys tonight out there listening. And I want you all to listen. Do not waste your time on someone's opinion, because it's no way to they're not observing. Hold on. When you
She's the only one with a damn wild ass opinion. What I tell you about, everybody they like assholes. Everybody got a damn opinion. We don't care about your opinion. Everybody got a damn, oh man, well, I think the science don't need no more theory. Oh, I think that fish tastes terrible. We don't want to hear none of that. I think Charles Darwin was racist. We don't care about your opinions. We only care about the scientific theory when we talk in science and its predictabilities. Man.
You say you believe in evolution. Now, Ankh, if you want to come in, please let me know. If not, I will continue on.
No, I don't need you. No, I don't need you to keep going. No, we don't.
Hold on 1 second. Let me finish this one point, and then I'll be out your hair. Now, let me make sure you can see my screen. I don't know how I'm sharing. God dang it. Let's see. Let me move that.
So you gonna run another whole slide, yo?
I didn't want to read that whole thing, but you told me to read it.
You gotta read the whole thing to understand it.
Okay, so but that wasn't but that's not, then we have time. Relax. I asked Sinetta, did I have time to come
no
up
problem,
here?
shorty, you good, yo.
Thank you. Sinetta told me I can come up here and I can do this. I asked before I came, okay? So let me go ahead and do my thing.
You fine.
I asked for permission. So if Sinetta had a problem, then he should have told me no.
Now he asked me. I was like, you good?
Okay, then. So please relax. Let me show it. I don't know why my screens are not sharing. I'm leaving out and I'm coming back in again.
You're not showing nothing.
All right. I'm sharing again. Do you see me sharing now, sir?
Yeah, you're sharing now.
All right. So let me.
Hey, Twilight Zone, you in trouble. Y'all in trouble. Hey, Cedric, you gonna help read with me, bro?
All right. So right here it says.
James.
Can you see my screen? Okay,
yes,
there.
Man, that's the slide. You go ahead. Take your
All right. So there is actually 6 stages of evolution. There's 6 stages of evolution. There's
you see on that damn slide, she got Dr. James Tour, a creationist. No degrees in evolutionary biology, but yet he telling people about the 6 stages of that, man. Boy, I tell you, bro. Wackery at degrees unknown.
Not just one. Everybody likes to talk about the ape and the monkey. That's you got to talk about all of them. Okay, you got to talk about the cosmic, the Big Bang. You got to talk about the chemical. You got to talk about the stellar. You got to talk about the organic. You got to talk about the macro. And then when we talk about the macro, there is no
Man, like just mixing up all that's not no stages in evolution, man. They're separate field studies, man. It's separate. Charles Darwin theory of evolution is separate from stellar evolution. What the hell is going on here? the evolution of the Big Bang, the chemical evolution occurring elements, the stellar evolution. Woo! Organic evolution. What? The beginning of life. The macroevolution. Animals change from micro. Man, this is a wild chart right here. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This shit's stupid. All the way.
Mediary fossils. There are no intermediary fossils that have ever been found to prove the macro. This is all based off of someone's opinion and belief. The macro is what is macro? That is from one animal turning into another. From one kind about the
many years.
No, but where's the fossils?
Yeah, they don't exist.
Huh?
They don't exist.
Exactly. So, but guess what? People are going to tell you. They're going to come up here and they're going to tell you. And it's up to you if you want to believe in that. But there has never been not one fossil found to prove macroevolution. And without macro, you can't get to micro, which is what you guys like to talk about, the ape to the human. Where is the one kind going into the next kind? You have a lot of macroevolution going on from the fish that jumped out the ocean, that jumped out this ocean. One day it just said, I'm getting ready to jump out the ocean. And then it just went from gills and then it grew lungs. Where is that? Where is that transition? Where is the transition from the fish with the gills to the lungs? And then all of a sudden it started walking. Where is that at? Where did it start growing legs? You see what I'm saying? Where are those transitionary fossils? People talk about, the fossil record. Well, where's the macro? You can't do that. You can't go from macro, then you go to micro. You can't do that. Then we go to the chemical. So that's why I said you cannot have that. Next thing is, this is what, Sanetta, you was talking to me earlier.
Ain't you finished, yo? Ain't you finished now, yo?
No, she ain't finished yet. Let her finish.
No, he said a couple slides, yo. We over now.
I asked Sanetta, my husband called Sanetta and asked him, can I come on there and do this? He said,
he ain't say you could run no whole. I just said no. That's
right. Hold on, Naphtali. Naphtali, you can run some, but you got to stop and let them respond to it.
No, I'm getting off. I got other shit to do.
Many times as they can chime in as many times as they want to.
No, I don't want to chime in while you do a pseudo presentation. It's pseudoscience at its best. You're using James Tour. He's not an evolutionary biologist. That's a personal conversation.
I use a philosopher. I didn't use him. I'm not utilizing him. Here we go. I'm telling you. So let me do this here. Allow me.
All right, let her do this last one, and then you can go in. Huh?
I bet.
Let me address Sanetta.
It's obvious that y'all scared of Naphtali, man.
Scared to death.
Hold on, here we go. This is between me and Sanetta right now. Sanetta says I come on here and I'm always trolling him, talking about ape. Well, you're the one that says it's in your DNA. But guess what? You only can go based off of the pseudo information that you've been taught by these pseudo scientists.
I never said that, Naphtali.
Hold on.
Looks like
DNA.
A lot of you guys, hold on, let me say this. A lot of people believe that we share about 99 to 98% of our DNA with the monkey, right? With the ancestors.
No, we do not share that with a monkey. It's a chimpanzee, yo. Chimpanzees not.
I'm being funny, but let me get serious. Humans and chimpanzees, according to the data, they say it's 98.8%, but that's not true. It's actually
observational science, though, ain't it? Ain't that observing that?
No, because that's based off of genes, and genes is outdated science.
Come on.
It's outdated. And guess what? Just like his theory, you guys got to stop looking into genes, because what? Science keeps getting things wrong. It's time to come clean. It's time to admit that genes are not the blueprint for life. What are the blueprint for life?
The creator.
It's a cell.
The creator.
Cells are the building blocks of. No, I don't have to go into creativity, babe. I go into science.
Honey. You don't think the cells got DNA in it, yo?
I said genes. You don't look.
Do cells got genes, yo, or not?
while genes play a crucial role in life, they are not the fundamental building blocks of life in the same way that cells are. Cells are the basic structural and functional units of all living organisms, not genes. Genes are segments of DNA that provide instructions for building proteins, which are essential for various cellular functions and traits. However, the complex organization and interactions within the cell are what truly define life. So this whole thing about genes and all that kind of stuff is outdated. As you see here in my source from Nature, it says it's time to admit that genes are not the blueprint for life. That's old, outdated information.
Yeah, man, she in the Journal of Nature, yo. Naphtali, stay the hell out of the Journal of Nature, yo. Seriously, yo. There ain't even a scientific article in the Journal of Nature. That's a blog. It's commentary. That's a book review. Somebody tell this lady that she's in the Journal of Nature reading a book review. She ain't reading the scientific. Like, what is going on? What are we doing? What in the world didn't happen here? What are we doing? She go to the Journal of Nature, type something in with the Twitter figure, and say, I got a sign. It's not a scientific article, it's a book review in the Journal of Nature. And then she, man, I'm stammering and stuff. Man, shit.
Everybody that keep on to keep talking, 99% of DNA shared with the apes is not true.
Torture me, yo. You torture me, Sal. Come on, Sal. I can't.
All right, but you know what? I see everybody wants to wants me to stop, but I was just sharing my information. Blueprint for life. That's old, outdated information.
I see y'all want me to stop. Yeah, we want you to stop. Yeah. Stop messing it up. Stop making it up. Shut it up. Button it. Button it. Go back to the Bible. Sacred, divine, holy text of the Black Hebrew Israelites. On the corner. Go back there. All right,
everybody that keep on to keep talking, 99% of DNA shared with the apes is not true.
So it's not true, but on her thing, genetic similar humans and chimpanzees share approximately 98.8% of their DNA. While this indicates a very high degree of genetic similarities, the small percentage of differences account for significant variance in physical characteristics and behavior and other traits. Damn. It's her slide. It's not mine, it's hers. She put it on the screen. And man, what in the world? What? She put that on the screen. She put that there.
However, the complex organization and interactions within the cell are what truly define life. So this whole thing about genes and all that kind of stuff is outdated. As you see here in my source from Nature, it says it's time to admit that genes are not the blueprint for life. That's old, outdated information.
Everybody
that keep on to keep talking, 99% of DNA shared with the apes is not true.
You torture me, yo. You torture me, Sal. Come on, Sal. I can't.
All right, but you know what? I see everybody wants to wants me to stop, but I was just sharing my information there.
Good job. Good job,
yo. Good job. Straighten out your turban now. Straighten it out.
Yeah, good job. Don't have
Netta, I would like the listening audience to know that all cells have genes. I don't know what the hell she's talking about, yo.
But the cells are what you need. Genes are not the building blocks. It's the cell that matters.
And I'm saying, but
you got to let him go now. You got to let him speak.
I just wanted to make sure. He said he didn't understand. I wanted to make sure he understood.
No, I just wanted to say that if cells is the building block, that's fine. But within cells, they contain genes. That's all I was saying. Huh?
You didn't let me expound further upon it. That's why you
expound no more. You can't even get paid. Where's Cedric at? Cedric, where you at?
All right.
Gone.
How's he gone?
He gone.
He ain't gone.
He ran him out the building. Yes, he is.
I ain't gone.
Naphtali ran Cedric out of here, man.
You gone.
Please, man. Keep talking to Naphtali. I'm gonna get Cedric back in here, man. The hell you at, Cedric?
So you got him out of here.
Get out of the way.
Magic headed for the hills.
They went back to Jamaica, man.
Naphtali ran Cedric home.
There you go, Apostle.
He went back to Jamaica, man.
Hey, Naphtali, listen.
Ooh.
Listen, yo. You gotta stay in your lane, yo. You gotta chill out with the Most High, yo. Sir. You do, yo, because this don't make no sense, man. You know what I had to learn, yo, when I was trying to get to this point. I just took my time and defined every word, right? If you had to define every word, you wouldn't have did what you did. The very thing you was reading supported what I was saying. You're trying to say that observational science versus a scientific theory. The paper you read does not say that. And there's a couple key words there. So let me get you out the game. This is why. This is why positively we should all do what we do, right? And leave me alone. Leave me alone, because that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this. I'm enjoying myself.
Make it happen, Captain.
I'm gonna make it happen. So we'll come right here first. Share the screen, Sonetta. Come on, I need you locked in. All right, so right here on the screen,
scientific theory versus
this is Naphtali's. This is her thing. CFA champion. Appreciate Shorty. It says scientific theory versus observational science. But that paper she showed us does not say that. And there's a word that with kids in. So this is what she did. She read this, right? This is AI overview, right?
Can you blow it up, man? I can't see it.
You can't see that?
No, man, it's too small.
Okay. How about now?
A little better.
Yeah, my glasses helping me out. That's good.
One more. I hit it. One more click for y'all. Boom.
Okay, there you go.
That's it.
That's it. Okay.
Scoot it over a little.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now, she highlighted the part she wanted to read, but left out the important shit. Because in her mind, she actually thinks that scientific theory versus observational science. That's not true. She says, it spoke in essence, observational science involves, directly gathering information about the natural world through observation and experimentation. It say while a scientific theory is a well-substantiated explanation of some aspect of a natural world. See, what does the word well-substantiated mean? See, that means it's backed by scientific facts. It's well-substantiated. It says based on a body of facts, see, that have been repeatedly confirmed through observation and experimentation. Now watch this. She didn't read this part. She got to finish it. Observations are the raw data. There's a comma there. In the English language, it's a comma there. Meaning don't just make this not a part of it, but it's a comma. And, keyword and, theories are the frameworks that explain and connect that data. See? So the slide heading is wrong. It does not match up with the AI overview. Now let us move on. So let's stop right here for a minute. All right. Let's get to the super chats, man. All right. See what she messing that up. Crazy. All right. Here you go. Mr. Humphreys. It says, why do you think Inky is getting signs so wrong, Unc? For the same reason she getting it wrong. He can read the words, but he don't know the meaning of the words. That's why he's getting it so wrong. We know he's getting it wrong because he took a wild debate. Nobody would take this debate if they could define the words they was debating against. You just wouldn't do it. It just would not make no sense. It absolutely makes no damn sense, yo. No sense whatsoever for a person to step in the ring and debate this. Let me show you. Doesn't make any sense. Like you just wouldn't do it. All right. And you see the title. You see the debate title right there. Mr. Adrian. It's right there. Like, why would you debate that? Was pangenesis the scientific portion of Charles Darwin's theory of evolution? Why would you debate that if you understood the words? The next question. Did Darwin produce a scientific theory of evolution? Why would you debate that? You would only debate that and you didn't know what the hell a scientific theory was. You would only debate that if you was Naphtali's student. Oh, man. Oh, man. Thank you for the membership, brother. Appreciate you with the green glow. Yeah. Appreciate that membership right there. The Cali Enigma. He says, thanks for pushing scientific literacy in our community. We need it in the age of mass disinformation and mass pseudo-sophistication of social media. Appreciate the donations, man, the super chats, man. Hit them damn super chats, man. You know we appreciate the super chats, bro. And we appreciate the new membership, man. Y'all should get the membership. They ain't expensive, man. That's how you support me for damn near $2.99 a month. Shit. Hell, watch me beat up people. Get the membership. You know we can have some content for only the members. All right. Appreciate that love and that support right there, man. And it is what it is. So let's get back to our regular scheduled programming. But y'all we got the link pinned in for the debate, and watch how I beat up a pseudo who can't read. Watch during the question and answer. He's gonna ask all kind of stupid questions. Dumb shit. Watch. Ain't gonna have nothing to do with the debate. I'm not answering that shit. What? I don't know. Maybe I'll just make up an answer. Shit. Oh. He allowed to make up shit, right? So I should be allowed to make up stuff. Man, but get the tickets, man. It's a pay-per-view event. And I appreciate all the support. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Let us move on with our show. Here we go. See how easy that was? Yeah, we getting it with that homework. So we come right here now, right? Here you go. Come right here. I'm gonna make it bigger. Hold on. Making it bigger. Gotta make it bigger. This is what she put on here. All right. She put this on here, right? There's a word right here. Do y'all see this? Conceptual.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Interdependence.
Interdependence. It's a key word, yo.
Okay.
See, let's look up the word. See, if she'd have looked up the word, yo, she wouldn't have said nothing. So here you go. Listen, here you go. Here's the word. The word interdependence is a noun. Now watch this. The state of being dependent upon one another. Mutual dependence. So basically, what the slide was trying to tell her, what she was trying to say, it was trying to say that observations and scientific theory are dependent on each other, not versus each other. It's right here. See what I'm saying? She did that to herself, not me. That's why I say, can you read each heading? She wouldn't do it. Then she made a long thing. I was trying to slow her down so we wouldn't catch this moment right here. So she may not agree with scientific ideas, but the scientific ideas aren't saying what she's saying. That's the same thing Inky do, right? He just does not agree with scientific ideas. That's fine. But don't blow smoke up in everybody's face who is intelligent and who is accepting science. Just say, I don't accept the science. And then say this, it's the white man science. You got to say that. Okay. You can't say that this word right here, interdependence, don't mean dependent on each other, because it does. Okay. See, it's right here. Hold on. Observations and theories are interdependent, meaning they need each other, bro. See that? Okay. See, don't know. Observations inform and test theories. See, theories organize and interpret observations, revealing, latent patterns Latent patterns. It's right here. And then she goes on and reads all that, right? But it's all in the game. Look, right here. And then when you get down to the synthesis of it, it tells you, it's a observation is critical for empirical grounding. But alone, it is, look, context limited and less generalizable. Look, theories, while initially abstract, achieve higher systemic reliability. It's a once repeatedly tested and validated against multiple observations. For a long time, she wouldn't read that last line. Therefore, observations is not inherently more reliable than theories. Each serve complementary. See, and I don't got the rest of it. She knows she barbecue chicken at this point.
I still want to ask a question.
There's no question for that. She got all of that wrong, bro. There's no question for that. We don't have a question for that.
No question for that. Hear me out.
No. When she reading that right, hold on, bro. We gonna stick. I'm not gonna let you run me off what I'm doing.
No.
What she right? What she was saying?
Determine Pluto to be a planet.
No, man. I don't want to talk about that, yo. I don't want to talk about none of that right now.
Because you don't. Because
I want to talk about what's on the screen, bro. Because you was cheerleading her before. So now that you know she was 100% wrong by not defining words like quote unquote interdependence, right? That observational and scientific theories, bro, are interdependent of each other. They not verse each other, bro. That was her whole point. She was saying, oh, we need to just do observational science. There's no such thing as observational science. Let me show you why. Let's come to the scientific method right now. Here you go. Scientific method. See, I'm teaching right now. I ain't listening to you, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Apostle out of his mind. Tell me, why they changed Pluto to the planet? Because they felt like it. How about that, Apostle? The same way they changed words up in the Bible. Things in science can change, but see, you can't really change the words in the Bible, can you? But they do. Add words, take them out, mess with the scriptures. Jesus tell them, don't mess with them scriptures. In science, things can change. They can elevate things to a planet and de-elevate them. Is that a word, de-elevate them? Shit. Craziest thing ever. Why they changed Pluto to a moon from the planet? Boy, I tell you. All in the name of trying to, I'm never wrong. Man, it ain't me. It's science. Science is wrong about things all the time. Like pangenesis. There's their word again. Come on, I'm not going to listen to you. So here we go. If you come to the chart, right, of the scientific method, right, it's right here. Here you go. Look, the first step in the scientific is what? Observations, y'all. The question. Research topic. Then you have a scientific hypothesis. Then after you have that, with your research question, all that, you test the experiment, you analyze the data, and then you report your conclusions. And if what you said is working right, it will become what? A scientific theory.
Yep.
At no point do we make observation a whole damn science. Makes no sense. It's misunderstanding. It's a religious mistake. So, there we go. I ain't trying to be funny.
Never been proven
Man,
wrong.
can you just leave me alone right now, bro?
I know
You want to have a conversation? At least she got more heart than you. At least she had a sense to put some fucking slides up. I respect that.
All right,
Yeah,
when we're done, I want
get
to
all
come
that.
back to your time. Is that okay?
I'm not finished. She
Okay.
misread all of that. I told her that the AI thing she put up agreed with me. I showed you based off this one word right here. Remember, she's constantly saying that a scientific theory versus observation. When the truth is, here you go, Sal, share that screen so we don't get all crazy, so we know we're on the same page. Ain't no talking your way out of this one. Your barbecue chicken. Share the screen, Sal. That word right there is interdependence. Interdependence means what? The state of being dependent upon one another, mutual dependence. And so a scientific theory, an observation, right, are mutually dependent upon each other, and that's exactly what the paperwork say. If you don't believe me, that's what the paperwork say. Here go that damn paperwork she put there. It's right there. See, the synthesis. Observation is critical for empirical grounding, but alone, it is context limited and less generalizable. Theories, while initially abstract, achieve higher systematic reliability once repeatedly tested and validated against multiple observation. Therefore, observation is not inherently more reliable than a theory. Each serve to complementary, whatever the rest of that was. But the point I want to make here is that she was the one, I'm going to say this again, she was the one that brought this damn word up here. And point 3, conceptual interdependence, right? And we know what the word interdependence mean. Let's see what it means. It's right here. Interdependence, right? Based off of Merriam-Webster, is the state of being dependent upon one another, mutual dependence. So basically what that is saying is this, right? Is basically saying that Naphtali, you cannot keep doing what you're doing with that, right? Based off of this point right here on your slide, you just got it wrong. That's all. And that is okay. It's okay to get it wrong. This is your slide. We see it again in her slide. She made the mistake, the brutal mistake of saying scientific theory versus observational science. It's not. They're both dependent on each other. And we know it is because I just showed you and validated it based off of defining words. Appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to see more of this, tune into that damn debate. It's going to go the same damn way. It's going the same way, right? This is what they can't do. They can't fuck with me because they too religious and they pseudoscientists. If y'all think that man gonna walk up in that building and prove that Charles Darwin didn't have a scientific theory, if you think that man gonna come up in there and prove that the only part of Charles Darwin's work was apparent Genesis was the only scientific part of, y'all done lost y'all mind like Naphtali just did. He gonna get beat up the same way she just got beat up. Point blank.
You serious?
Like and Sarnetta, you got proof as evidence. Uncle's overrated. Hey, Sarnetta. Yeah. Patty the patty up. Proof is overrated. He say proof is evidence. Say Uncle's overrated. Bring his ass up here right now.
Right, so let me go on in now. Thank you so much.
Hey, Sarnetta, I'm gone. I gotta go, bro. I don't gotta go past that point. It's over.
You can't disrespect her, man. You gotta hear her point, man.
Hey, Sarnetta, I'm getting off. I got something to do.
She making you run, bro.
Sarnetta, the only point I want to hear is like that man did. He said, you know what? I was wrong. If she not saying that, I don't want to hear nothing else.
I wasn't wrong. You actually proved my point. You actually proved my point.
Hey, Sarnetta, I'm gone, man. Appreciate all the fellas in the building, man. And the Naphtali, we'll do an after show on you, man. And I appreciate you. I'm running from you. I appreciate you. I appreciate your heart. You got more heart than these men down here, though, Naphtali. Let me give you that. Always said that about you. All right, Naphtali, I'll just do a rewind on what you say. All right, I appreciate your mouth, man. Hey, I want to always respect your husband, right? Because he allows you to come up here and have a conversation. And I appreciate your heart because the rest of these niggas ain't never got no slides. So I'm gonna give you that.
Right.
They don't never got nothing.
All right, let me go ahead and share my screen.
All right, I'm out. She's gonna share this.
Now you're running away. Okay, go run. Okay, now let me share this screen right here with you. Yes.
I can just imagine what the hell she said after that. I dropped the link though. If y'all want to jump in the conversation, I definitely dropped the link. Y'all want to jump in for a minute, yo. But I wonder what the hell she said. I don't know. Hey, man, it's a Cash App break, man. Hey, Cash App. Hit the damn Cash App, man. Show some love. Y'all want me to keep doing the morning show, yo. Then hit the daggone Cash App, man, yo. Show some love, yo. If not, it is what it is around here. But this is an official Cash App break. You used to have a song, Cash App, nothing but the money break. Cash App, nothing but the money break. Ah, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, man, hit that Cash App, man. Y'all appreciate the material to this point, man. Hit that. Appreciate y'all. We at the 2 hour and 20-minute mark, man. Show some love, man. Man, big up to the pseudo killers, man. A force to be reckoned with. Man, go ahead and like and subscribe to the Pseudo Killer channel, man. It's a very, very important channel in what we're doing. Super important, yo. Back to our regular scheduled programming. What's going on, Juju? What it do? What it do? What it do?
I came up here to say, don't sing that damn song like that.
Oh, how am I supposed to sing it?
We gotta get you another song. Fontaine, ask Fontaine, ask him to help you out. You can't sing that one.
Cash App break.
No.
Don't say it. Make you not want to give a Cash App, didn't it?
Nah, I mean, give Unc some Cash Apps, y'all. He deserve it. But you can't sing that song for a very particular reason. Nah.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Well,
Can't
you
sing
don't
that
stop.
Gotta stay on it. Gotta stay on it.
Yeah, you stay on it, yo. You on it like a hornet. You ain't trying to hear that.
What's
What's going on?
Trying to hear it.
Drew, I know you great do some important work in Africa, and you never gave me a link to put up the shirts, but we're gonna start promoting the shirts and stuff, man.
How am I have a link? You gotta make the link, bro.
I need the shirts.
Oh yeah, you do. Let me get on the AI and get you.
Give me the thing and I'll, put it together, man. Yeah, Juju is my partner in Abju. Y'all didn't know that, did y'all? She sure is.
Yeah. So I'll work on that at night. I got some work to do before I leave for the nonprofit. I got to come up with a t-shirt for them. We'll just fix it. We already have one. So I'll do that in the next few hours and I'll send that to you.
Okay.
But yeah, going to Gambia to do skills training. I will personally be doing casual fine dining skills training. I made a video. So the video's on an SD card. I paid a videographer to give a good quality video that they can keep and replay. Pseudo Killers has donated 2 brand new laptops and a Canon 35mm camera to the school. They asked for these items, so we came through with that. Anything I put my name on, I'm gonna put Pseudo Killer's name on it because this is what we do. And yeah, and the school still needs more donations. So when I come back, I'll bring y'all whatever you need to see the proof and the evidence of Gay and Jaro Skills Academy, all-girls school for the young girls in Banjul, Gambia, and surrounding areas. And yeah, we want to raise some money when I come back for the school. So
yeah, appreciate your work, man. Most people talk about it, they're not being about it, man. You actually going there. First of all, I'd like to say this: your order of doing things is proper. You took care of home first, right? Yeah. You're involved in the project to help marginalized communities, specifically young ladies.
Facts.
And then you take the show on the road to help the young ladies in Africa, and I think that's proper and par for the course. And we appreciate your tireless work. And I know it's tireless because your ass be missing sleep working.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it, yo. But we proud to have you on the team, man, as being a lead member, right? We all leaders. We sit at the fucking round table. That's what people don't get.
We do.
Right? It's a fucking round table. It's not a square one. Okay.
Me and Miss Tiffany sit in the Queen's chair though.
Line. Police and everything. Police.
No, compliance officer.
Compliance officer. That's what it is.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm not an expert. I appreciate that. Compliance officer.
Yeah. Thank you, Harris Dunn. Appreciate that donation, brother.
Yeah, we do. We appreciate the donation, Harris Duncan, and everybody else who donates and support Community of Skeptics and PK. That's what it is, and I think the overall work is too. So we can bring this back to our communities and affect our community, especially the children, in a positive manner. That's what I use it for. So, when people say, oh, what you doing in your community, you just on YouTube. I'm like, y'all really got to stop doing that, the PK, because we will smush y'all. We will crash y'all with that. I mean, I've been working nonprofit for a long time.
Long
Just
time.
don't always advertise it unless that nonprofit needs some donations. Then I ain't gonna be too proud to beg. I'm gonna put it out there, right?
Right.
Because it's not about us. It's about our children.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we appreciate that because we ain't about the talk, yo. We about the walk, and everything we do is about walking towards education. I'm working on another project, another
Mm-hmm.
paper I will be involved in. I will be doing the lecture
Yeah.
aspect of it. So big up the Dr. Mayat and her tireless work. It just seems like the women are just, man, stretching out, man. Like they definitely doing a lot, man. That goes to Miss Tiff. That goes for all the women. Black Panther,
Yeah.
that's just there. I mean, all the women in the server, man, you just do great work, bro, and that's crazy. Right? They be working, yo. We get up here around our mouths, but the women doing that damn work, yo. So that's interesting. Real work, man. So like I said, big up to Dr. Miat, big up to Sister Tiff, Juju, and all the women, Black Panther, and all the women that support this idea we have of scientific literacy, man. We really appreciate that. And the bros too. Right? Without the bros, we ain't fighting and arguing and beating,
Facts.
bashing heads. We bash
Nah,
heads.
the bros did a great job last night. What was it? The No Limit CMB brothers. You know, they did a good show last night
No
on the
limit.
ionization of the universe. So go check that
Okay,
out.
I missed that. I went to bed early.
You did miss it. I was like, dang, but it's okay. You know, we handle it. We did a little thizzle, and I did a little guest appearance.
Okay.
You know, but we'll definitely bring our Galaxy and Beyond back beginning of next year, just because I just have too much on my plate,
No, you
and
do.
I just want to affect my community in a real way, impactful way. You know, so I'm just working on that. You know, do one thing at a time.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man. I seen nobody hit that damn link to get on that panel talking that talk. You know, you got James the pseudo in the building. Definitely a
Nah,
bum.
let them stay in there and yawn and keep calling people straight losers. Pan
Yeah,
African.
yeah.
Where's your Pan African work?
The fake Pan African. He's a fake one.
Yeah. Y'all be weird with it for real. Always got something negative to say. That's not very Pan African like you like to tell me. But you know, I just keep it 100. I'm gonna dish it to you like you dish it to me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to be grimy, I'm gonna be super grimy. Be more grimier than you. Yeah.
Crime.
So
Dun,
bump what you say.
dun,
Yeah, boy.
dun, dun, dun.
Always calling us losers. You know, I have to be a loser. Like my mayor, I can message him and he responds to me instantly. It's the kind of
Mm,
rapport I have with reputable
mm.
people in my community. We have a black mayor in my town. He's been the mayor for about over 5 years, and he does an excellent job. So, yeah, I'm a loser. I'll be that. I'm a good loser. That's
Be
that.
a
Best
damn good
believe
one.
that.
You're gonna be a loser. You're gonna be a damn good one, huh?
Damn, chillin' boy. Hey, you know, that's what I'm saying. And then when you really get down and grimy with people, then they want to be sensitive about it. But it's like you keep calling us losers. So when we be like, stand up for your people, stand up for the cause, stand up for your right, you think we being mean, but you threw the first rock. Yeah. Gotta stop it.
Wow. Don't worry about it.
I ain't worried. I'll fly out tomorrow night. So
All right.
yeah. Be
Flying.
motherland. I'm gonna kiss that ground. See some ancestral
All
homeland.
right.
Yeah.
Pour out some libations for the brothers over here.
You know I am. I gotta do it.
For the brothers
Yeah.
and sisters over here. Pour out them libations. All
Yeah.
right. I know you got a lot to do before you depart. Appreciate you doing your thing.
Yep. Thank you. Bye.
Great. Hey, this weekend I'm gonna go over my presentations with some of the brothers and sisters, and in the thing, so we can go over the ideas. What's the weak part of it, the strong part of it? You know how we do.
Nice.
I don't know.
That's
You
good.
ready to pop in? You ready to pop in?
I mean, are you finna do that now?
No, hell no, I ain't doing that now. Shit, I'm working on it right now.
When you doing that?
This weekend. I think you can get on the internet anywhere in the world, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, hopefully, because I still have some work to do for the nonprofit in Florida,
Okay.
like our girls' conference, and
Mm.
nobody don't want to run the meetings. So I just don't want to leave her with that because she already has enough on her plate.
Okay.
So we'll see.
All right. All right. All right. I'll talk to you a little bit later. Man,
Or-
let me see. We're going to get out of here. Right? What song we going to end with, Juju? I say ain't nobody hit that link, though. Them Chatty and the Patty did not hit that damn
And
link.
then Patty talking about shut up. What real information about the Egyptians being black, baby? That is not real. Stop. Stop it. Look
Crazy, man.
silly.
Brother Lau
Y'all
said,
still
peace and
looking
blessings to
silly.
everyone on the live feed this afternoon. Your family.
Alhamdulillah.
Salam
Assalamu alaikum.
alaikum.
Assalamu
Yeah,
alaikum, brother Law.
Brother Lau. Mm-hmm.
It's brother La.
Brother Lau. Let me see. Let me make this nut famous.
Nah, don't do
Shut
it.
up.
Take no. No.
When
No.
someone comes on this channel with real information,
You
you need to
losers.
lie and
Lie.
act like they don't know you don't know what the hell you talking about.
At all.
And you're on the Black Egypt cult for real.
Just to uphold y'all cult.
Yeah, for real. Crazy. Now science is a cult. Crazy. Yeah, you're in the Black Egypt cult with your fearless pseudo leader, nigga. How about that? Now, that's how I'm feeling. Right.
Then the funny part about it is
Damn
y'all
leader.
only talk about Egypt. Y'all don't talk about nothing in West Africa.
You can't get a
Shit is
view.
weird to me,
You
bro.
can't get a view off of it.
Super weird.
Don't get
Get your
2
life
views to talk about
together.
anything else. Two, they got to lie about Egypt.
Get your life together. That's all I gotta say. You
Slimbe say
Western
stand
Central
strong, my
Africa.
brother. You over.
Yeah, you got even the nice people in PK going off because you talk too much.
Talk too much, yo.
You always coming at us. Well, we didn't ask you to come over here and be disrespectful. You did that on your own because you woke up feeling that in your heart.
In your
Like we
heart.
do something to you every time. Well,
In your
you
heart.
got to go get some counseling.
You do need counseling, yo. Black Egypt counseling. Yo, we got Black Egypt counseling over here, man. For all y'all that think that the Egyptians called themselves black before white people made that wild shit up,
Yeah.
we got counseling for you. Some kind of way they was in the racist meeting, right? When they named themselves white people, they had some Egyptians with them say, yo, make sure y'all go back and call yourself black. Remember that? Crazy. Y'all wild with that. It's nasty.
See, we got some abos in the building. Stop saying we're not from West Africa.
Crazy.
43% Nigerian and
They won't hit
23%
that link.
Congolese and Angolan. You can't get no more West
They won't hit
African
that
than
link though,
that.
yo. They will never hit that link.
Nah.
And then the fake elbows disconnect themselves from all of humanity, but still humans. How you gonna be human if you're human and you walk upright? If you Homo sapiens sapien, then your progenitors come from Africa and made their way to the Americas. My God, man.
Yeah, hit the panel, Sweeney.
You ain't gonna hit the panel. You're gonna have a whole bunch of mumble, jumble, bumble, fumble, bumble, lumble. We ain't gonna have nothing coherent. He's gonna disconnect himself and then won't produce one scientific paper because he's gonna say it's the white man's science.
Of course.
Right.
Show me the black man's paper then.
Right. Give me the black man paper. They don't got it. They don't got it. They don't actually got it. Crazy. They don't got
Creative
it.
mindset absolutely do speak very proper English. But this ain't no pissing contest of who can speak the best kings and queens English, since that's the colonizer's tongue. See how stupid y'all sound?
What did he say?
And to know that Africans or Africans in America have very specific dialects based on their language and who they were colonized by, like get y'all up for real. Y'all be
Get it
y'all
together.
dumb shit.
Yeah.
Just stupid. You just sound stupid, bro.
Dun, 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 dun.
That sounds so stupid. That's why I don't, I can say, oh, Young doesn't have great pronunciation, but none of us, not even white people, speak perfect English. We speak
No,
American English. It's a bastard language.
Yeah.
Get it together, okay?
Get it together.
Y'all tripping. Shit, y'all talking about how we speak and can barely read for real. No comprehension at all. Y'all love to, man. Fighting, what's that verse? Y'all love to make good bad juju come out for real.
Dun,
Know
dun,
what you're talking about. That's why I never ever petty people about pronunciation, especially if they're black. You should not do that. That's crazy. Because my grandmother, we have Gullah Geechee, and she tried to get rid of that dialect for not being, you know, castricized by the white public or trying to get a job. They won't let you get a job if you talk the certain language. And she makes sure none of us sound that way. And that's sad that you got to get rid of your culture to appease somebody else. And now we got black people doing it to each other.
All day. Yeah, that's a good map right here. I don't know if y'all can really see that map right there. That's a good map right there.
Facts, Fontaine.
Yeah, migration map right there. Yeah, there you go. All humans start out in Africa. There you go. You see different places they migrated to. Migrated into the Americas. There you go. Yeah.
Creative mind, if I said your mother was a bastard, I'll be wrong. Juju don't care about being wrong. I stand on everything I say. Said a bastard language. If you don't understand what that is, pick up a dictionary, bro.
Oh, you said
you niggas be ignorant, and then when people say stuff, you get offended because you don't know what I'm talking about. A bastard language, you idiot.
dun, 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 dun. Dun,
Ebonics is AVV, baby. That's still an ethnic dialect.
Sadiq, we see you, Sadiq.
You gotta be a white boy. Creative mindset's gotta be a white boy.
Oh, yeah. Talk crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know why, man. I don't know why they talk crazy. Hit that link and talk crazy and get beat up. Waiting for the Native Americans. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait for the Native Americans. What's good, Sadiq? Shooting them toothpicks. But hey, what up?
They got them toothpicks. Got some feathers on the tooth. The feathers bigger than the toothpick. Shoof, shoof, shoof. Toothpicky. Anyway, man, that shit funny. It's totally funny. I can't even get that on the screen, man.
Yeah, but congratulations on the other paper. We're so proud of you, Unc. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it right. Yeah.
Beers for peasants. Neither one of us drink beer on this panel.
Yeah, I don't drink beer. I was drinking, I would drink a fine cognac.
Nah, I drink that fine wine though. About $100 a bottle. I got some leftover if you want it. Yeah. Yeah, keep playing, bro.
They talk.
Yeah, look, I want to drink this rest of this wine so bad, Unc, but I was so sick, I'm traumatized. So
yeah, don't drink that. Yeah,
I'm just gonna leave it for the guests. What you mean don't drink it? It's a good bottle of wine.
Give it away.
Red wine. You know what type of wine it is? It's Sangiovese. That's good wine.
Who the hell is that?
It's a nice blend.
Is that somebody that worked for
No. Sangiovese is a blend, a nice blend of wine. It's very smooth. It's similar to a Cabernet, but it doesn't bite too hard. And it pairs with about everything. For a red wine, it's a blend, so it pairs very nicely with lots of things. Yeah.
Wow.
Tiffany know what I'm talking about. Yeah, them sommeliers know what we talking about, for real.
Hey, big up to Ben Eaton, man, for hitting with that Cash App, man. Appreciate that, yo.
What the hell is they talking about? Juju don't normally talk this much.
You do.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you talk. You want to talk. Everybody talk. They want to talk. Shit, ain't no orders when you talk. I'm the lead talker. Don't get confused with the cult leader. That's what I do. Make a living off of talking. Y'all didn't know that? Man, make sure y'all at that pay-per-view event, though. That pay-per-view event, though. We're going to see how he scrambled the damn his way out of it. Guarantee you, yo. Guarantee he's going to be Naphtali on steroids.
Yeah, that's going to be funny. I will miss it.
What did Trump do? What? It says, did Trump just denounce indigenous Americas in favor of Italians on Columbus?
He did. He did. He did that.
So he actually thought that Columbus and them discovered America, yo.
You know he don't know Jack.
He didn't ask this. They didn't ask. You can't discover a place that's already discovered
With people on it.
with people. With thriving civilizations that go back the dates, you know what I'm saying? You can go back to 3000 BCE. You got motherfuckers in the Americas with civilizations of millions of people too. Yeah, yo. Crazy as shit. Yo, read the reports of Cortez and all them, yo. Yeah, they had a thriving civilization, yo, with literature. They was reading. With no help from Africa. They was building buildings with no help from Africa.
Right.
They did all that.
Facts.
Indigenous genius. They was geniuses for what they was doing. Say this again. They was reading and writing books, manuscripts, all right? Prior to colonial contact. It's crazy, yo. Crazy. Yeah, so that's very interesting, yo.
What exhibit, Brother Law?
Yeah, we seen it, Jew. We was there, remember?
Oh,
Yeah,
you talking about the African exhibit?
Yeah, oh, that was fire, loud.
It was pretty fire.
Woo, I got the pictures. Woo,
we saw it with Brother Reggie.
Yeah.
Brother Law.
Yep, it was fire, yo.
Brother Reggie and Ankh was killing them Hebrews in that exhibit in real time.
Yeah.
It was super awesome, though.
Yeah, we did it. Reggie took us through. He did a great job on the West African piece, man. It was interesting, man. We had these Christians talking about pre-colonial Christianity, but that's not in that museum. You won't find it.
None. Sure.
We did find Christianity in colonial Africa, and it is what it is, right?
Colonial Africa.
Yeah, deep. Yeah. Not as deep as you want to see, but it was, you know what I mean? They was definitely, you can definitely say, yeah, that's what that is. No problem. I don't got no problem with that. You know, one of my favorite heroes or sheroes, Angola, all right, from Angola, the Zinga, right? She was a Christian when she wanted to be.
Oh, in fact, she converted because it was a political ploy.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
She know how to use it, yo. Yeah.
Fact.
Serious person. So make sure y'all like and subscribe to the video, right? I say anybody want to get on there. What about
creative mindset to get their chest up here.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Ethiopia and Nubia was definitely Christians and pre-colonial. Absolutely, we agree. No problem with that. No problem with that one. Nope, they sure was. Yeah. But they wasn't Christians before the Christians. So that means they had to get converted some kind of way. Somebody, it's a good study though, yo.
Yeah, Prometheus still was a Syrian, still an outsider who converted the Ethiopian king to Christianity, and it became their religion.
Brother Lau, you talking about? You got to be talking about the one we went to. We went there a week ago. When was it open up? When was it there? 2 weeks ago, right?
Just up in the new exhibit. But what is the name of the exhibit?
Yeah. What's it called, Brother Lau? Because I thought it said gods. We might not. We might not have went to that, Brother Lau. I know we went to what we thought was new. Okay, we had to check that out. The gods. Okay, I might have to go. Yeah, we're gonna take a trip.
Gotta go back.
Gotta go back. Got to go back for that. Okay. All right, Brother Lau. I'm going, Brother Lau, because you know I always want to see the gods. I feel like gods are essential and the mainstay in a lot of indigenous cultures. Not all of them, but in a lot of them. Ancestral veneration is a staple in a lot of indigenous cultures. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Right.
Spirituality, right? Spirituality doesn't necessarily have to have religion with it. All right. We learned that, 2 separate items, very interesting. But it shows that human beings have a healthy ability to create things and never was waiting on colonial powers or Islamic powers to make them aware of their beliefs. Never was. You know what I'm saying? Never was that. They never was waiting. Right? And however they got it, they got it. What's up, Sabio? He said, there's only one God, all come from the same place. Ha ha ha. Don't we wish? Don't we wish they all came from the same place? Because they don't. You can never get a Christian to say kulu kulu or unlunk unlunk. You never get them to say that. See? That's how you know they don't really mean to say it's only one God. Obviously not. Y'all, wow. Y'all in that chat fighting. Anyway, man. Who disrespecting man? Somebody about to get blocked.
Yeah, just an incel.
Who? What's his
An
name?
incel.
Must
What
it
an
say must
incel
looking
is?
female, bro? It say what? Musty looking female. Who?
It's an incel. Don't read his comment. He's an incel.
Oh. He talking about somebody's mother.
No, I'm talking about somebody's mother.
Oh, well, who are you talking about?
Who you think, bro?
Oh, wow.
Please. Catch up, Bobby.
Oh, man. I like that, though. At least adopted it later the average. Yeah. I like that comment right there, yo. That's a good comment.
Yeah, that's the factual comment.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually the elites first anyway.
Mm-hmm. Political reasons. That's why I said it'd be a good study to figure out why they actually did that.
Right.
Damn. Hey, Lau, next time I'm in town, yo, I want you to come out, bro. That's what we're going to do. Yep. We'll hit that museum, have that discourse. Next
I
time.
ain't gonna lie. Every time I get in like New York, I be like going dumb on who I can call.
No, yeah.
So I go super dumb. Like, dang, I be forgetting everybody.
Yeah, brother Lau, there, yo.
Yeah, we got to remember that. That would be dope.
Yeah. I would like to see that. So how was that exhibit, yo? You say you would love to walk through that section. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Ain't nobody else hit that link. I don't know, Juju. I'm out of here. You know, we got work to do. I'm finish working on our presentation, man. My ideas together, man. And yeah, Sabion, you Sabion, you got the last word, yo. What's up? Sabio.
What up? What up, Juju P?
What's up with you?
Hi, Sabio. How you doing, fam?
Man, I've been chilling, man. Working, taking care of the puppy and shit. You know,
Good.
listening to good
Aww.
information. You know, I just wanted to say, we got to get rid of genes and cells. We got to throw them out.
You're funny.
Oh man,
it no longer works. You can't keep teaching it. It's pseudoscience. You're going against the consensus.
Man, that's so funny, yo. Crazy, yo. I ain't mad at Shorty, man. She doing the best she can do. But just for my religious people to tune in, you don't gotta be an atheist to understand science, yo. Just for the record, yo. That's not true. That's not true, yo. You don't have to be atheist to be intelligent and learn about nature, yo.
Mildred an atheist and she understands some stuff real good.
Real good. She does. Big up the aunt Mildred. She fly. I ain't gonna tell y'all how. I ain't gonna put a business out there. Damn.
Yeah. My Mildred is dope though. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I came across an interesting read. I think I'm gonna add it to the Zoom for you guys. It's by Richard Carrier. It's
now put it in the Discord, Sabio.
It's called The Christian Science and Science and the Scientists in the Roman Empire.
Yeah, okay.
And what he's talking about. Go ahead. Introduction. This what he I can actually show it on the screen if you want. But in the introduction, he says something very interesting. He says the present study demonstrates that Christianity in its first 3 centuries was almost uniformly hostile or dismissive of the value of studying nature, while over the same period there was a significant contingent of influential pagans who embraced and expressed exactly the opposite attitude. Though there was also a variety of negative attitudes among the pagans at all levels of society, the early Christians share nothing like the positive attitudes found among their pagan peers. The evidence for this includes not only straightforward surveys of direct and indirect expressions of Christian and pagan attitudes in the extant literature, but also a survey of the actual and ideal status of science in Roman education, as well as the appreciation and expectation of scientific progress among Roman intellectuals. For context, we will also survey what a natural philosopher was imagined to be and do, and how they are an ancient analog to the modern notion of a scientist. The present chapter introduces the issue by explaining why that question concerns us and what my focus and methods shall be. So basically what he's saying is that this, from what I've been reading, because I've already read about 2 chapters, he's saying that the formation of Christianity had to get rid of science, had to be anti-scientific because of the word faith. Everything had to be accepted on faith and belief. So if science will get in the way of that. So that's why.
I mean, I get that. It would be contradictory, right?
Right.
Because faith lies in the realm of absolutism, and science just doesn't. It's evidence versus faith.
Right.
Those are 2 contradictory concepts.
So yeah, I'll post it in the back chat. I mean,
No, you got to put it in the Discord.
Yeah, in the
Sabia?
Discord. Yeah, the Discord. That's what I meant.
Hell no. Can't read no Hebrew. Don't need to. Don't need to when you got experts that translate it. I mean, what's the point? Y'all be weird with it.
Yeah, they be weird. Like some of the conversations that I be listening to don't even be worth me listening to now. Like, when are
Not at
y'all
all.
gonna actually stop trying to mix science with belief? Like, science and God don't go together.
Well, I think some people, I'm gonna use Aunt Mildred because she's the one that I know. I think she's proficient in scientific literacy and education, but she's very much a Christian. So I think I'll say she compartmentalizes the 2 very well, right? Because they don't fit together. However, she adheres to both. So it would take some type of compartmentalization to adhere to both. For me, it doesn't work, right? Because it never fit. And, the answers that I couldn't get out religion, science gave them to me. So science, for me personally, became more important because it gave me all the answers. I was a child, or, just my brain is always on a need to know basis. I don't want to be ignorant to anything, right? I don't want things hidden from me. I need to know. That's the blessing and the curse, but that's just how I'm built. So, and that could be different for people. I'm just speaking,
Conversation
personally
that I
for
thought was
me.
kind of fun. Can you?
Huh?
Right. Can
What
you
you
hear
were
me,
saying?
Juju?
I can
Kayal
hear you.
said something.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Kayal said something that was kind of funny. He said most of these people can form a congruent argument, but they don't know what a syllogism is.
Right.
All right.
Crazy.
So now that was a good read right there. Carrier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it was Carrier.
Hold on, I got his. Hold on.
Might have to bring him on again, huh?
$300.
You know that's one of my Facebook friends, Dr. Carrier, y'all. I'm friends with Dr. Carrier, Josh Bowen.
Still gonna be
Myth Vision.
Don't care how much good friends
Jacob
y'all
Berman.
is.
Yeah.
He said, run me that money.
Run me that 300. Rich. That shit funny. See if we can get him for 200.
Nah, just give him the man his money, bro. Give him what he's worth. Because you don't want nobody shortchanging you.
You're right.
Yeah.
But they do it anyway.
Learned that in business, right? You don't want to ever shortchange people, because when it comes time for you to name your price, you don't want people doing it to you. So it's like a mutual respect.
Yeah, that's real. Where the hell is Carrier's name at? Trying to see if I can find how you spell his last name. Let's see.
Carrier.
Carrier.
Yeah, I got it. Hold on. Damn. Oh, he was on the Zoom? Richard Carrier. Hold on.
The Scientist in the Early Roman Empire is the name of the book.
Oh, he wrote it?
Yeah.
Oh, I might need to get that. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh. Yeah, he be playing.
I got a PDF of it. You know, I'm the PDF king.
Oh, man.
I don't know how I just did that.
What's it called? Science in the Roman Empire. What is it? What's the title?
The Scientist in the Early Roman Empire.
Right.
The Scientist in the Early Roman Empire.
The Scientist. All right.
Yep. Let me go
The
back
Scientist.
and make sure that's it. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Early
The
Roman Empire.
Scientist in the Early Roman Empire, Richard K.
I got you. Dun, dun, dun. The Scientist of the Early Roman Empire. Okay, Rude Post. Oh, he wrote this a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings. Today I'm writing with analysis of 2 academic book reviews of my works in ancient science. Okay, but principal Christian. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm messing it up. Yeah, see if we can get that book though. Got the PDF, yo. You gotta send us the PDF, yo.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah, put that in the thing.
Right now in your back chat.
All right. Mm-hmm. And we can get that thing together. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Apple Books Kindle store. Let me go to my Kindle store.
All right, it's sent in your Facebook Messenger chat.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you, bro. Anyway, man, we appreciate everybody coming through, man. All the supporters, man. We'll be back tomorrow, man. We ain't playing with y'all, man. And look, check this out. Listen up real closely, Naphtali. Check this out.
Yo.
Before you jump up
Babylon Don.
Come on, man. Let me finish my thing.
My fault.
Before you jump up in the middle of me beating up another pseudo, don't add to the pseudo-isms. Naphtali. Don't add to the confusion. Naphtali. Don't do it. I'm not picking on you. I'm simply saying knock it off. If you want to have a understanding of science, then I got your back. We can sit down and read the documents that you have. We can go over the quote unquote AI overview that you produce. We can talk about that line for line and word for word. We can define every word so that you would understand what it's saying. What you can't do is jump out the middle of nowhere, fumbling, bumbling, and bumbling, and don't think I'm not going to get you, because I'm going to get you. I actually have no choice, because it makes me scream. When you come out of nowhere and make me have to shoot you. That's what it make me do. And make the crowd boo you. Yeah. So just knock it off. You're definitely the clown of the day. Yeah, it's real, y'all. Man, big up to Juju. She came through. Big up to all the pseudo killers in the building, man, known and unknown. Big up to Ben Eden. He got the green glow. Big up to Fontaine, the hit maker, music maker. Yeah, y'all know a pseudo gonna die at their source, yo. Hey. Every time, y'all. Hey. Man, make sure y'all keep supporting the channel, man. Support the debate. The link is pinned. Don't miss that debate. Y'all know what it is, man. Was pangenesis the scientific force in Charles Darwin theory of evolution? Question 1. Question 2. Did Darwin produce the scientific theory of evolution?
Tiffany gave me the pseudo names on the list and said went and got the low. Anthony got him in the scope, Gullah and goes. He made sure DNA ain't a problem for them folks, cause a pseudo gon' die, they saw us. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual sunshine, hey. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual sunshine, hey. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual sunshine, hey. Pseudo gon' die, they saw us. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual sunshine, hey. I'm a pseudo killer, intellectual sunshine, hey. I'm a pseudo killer.
We're not attacking individuals. We're attacking the information and attacking the methodology. This is a long time coming right here. Let them know that we right there, running neck and neck. Man, make sure y'all hit that link, man. I'm preaching to everybody. That's a hit right there, Fontaine. Yo, that shit was serious. Appreciate your donation to the channel, man. Listen, man, I'm your host, Bobby Banger. And with that, we